How's it, everybody? Oh no, where's my avatar? Okay, just, give me a second. Okay, there it goes. How's it, everybody? Welcome back into the paper plane. Oh, hold on a second. There we go. How's it, everybody? Welcome back into the Paper Plane Inn. I'm Mikota Nui, and thank you guys for coming by here into the Paper Plane Inn. And I'm actually so grateful that you guys came back here. You have no idea how I really am looking forward to having you guys here. Honest. Well, I know that it has been a while since we actually did one of these kinds of streams, and well. And by these kinds of streams, and I meant going back to a little old familiar series that we did in the past, and that is good old House of Plushies, if you will, where we turn people I know into little marketable plushies, and sometimes those plushies can also go from my friends to VTubers that I actually liked and admired, and. We've done plenty of those in the past. In fact, the Buddy Barrage that I currently had fixed, where those who actually donated a certain amount of bits to me, they would actually see a barrage of plushies, well, being pelted towards my direction, if you will. So with that now out of the way, I think it's about time we actually get to work when it comes to this little program of ours, okay? So, but how's everyone else been doing so far? Do you guys actually had a good day, if you will? I hope you guys actually did all right, in a way. I hope you guys all those plushies outstrike for a human life, but yeah, well, maybe so. But until then, this is where I'm gonna actually. How about we actually stop going in front of the inn, and how about we actually go straight to the podium, if you will? And here we.
Nikki realized that she's.
Oh, hey guys! I did not expect you guys to be here. Honest.
Hello. Did you realize that you were muted and deafened this whole time, or was that just came on Discord?
It's for the introduction.
Oh, I'm just stupid then.
No, you're good. You're good. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. But
I figured you had it for a reason.
Yeah. I did not. I actually did not. This is a surprise, but a welcome one, if you will. But I'm actually glad that you guys came by here. But let's see. Hello, I didn't find Teostra. I just went outside. If you got something to put me up, please do. I think I got a bucket. I think I got a bucket of water that's outside of the inn. You can use that to douse yourself, Juxa Dragon. Other than that, I think it's about time we switch from this to tavern music. Thank you.
Yes, the tavern music. We must signal the bards.
Also, I need to inquire, since I apparently missed a whole lot. Something happened with the gremlin, apparently?
Well, yeah, the gremlin, about a couple weeks back, the house gremlin, decided to do something with Dave's room by creating a new tap of cider for him to access, all while teleporting the cider that she placed in his bathtub to the shed outside. And in TF2 logic, this somehow created an ooze out of cider that really messed things up for a while, and it's kind of terrifying to see. And I managed to shake it off me. Steve, who came into the inn, is not really happy about that. And when the house gremlin finally popped in, Steve yelled at the gremlin with really harsh words, telling her to not come back until she brings the cider ooze herself, leaving the house gremlin in tears. And this caused the house gremlin to disappear for a few days, and Steve actually felt really bad for this, and so he actually tried to go and fight the house gremlin himself alongside with Dave and Runia, and the house gremlin is safe, but the cider ooze, on the other hand, that's a different story. I mean, some patrons in the inn managed to fight it off, but there's a very good chance it's actually been multiplying for a while, and that's not very nice.
Hmm.
I mean, that's a renewable supply of cider now.
I mean, dear
On the one
sure.
hand, yes, but it also has teeth.
Get ready, Clown. Hi,
Oh,
welcome
so
into the
that's
Paper
what it
Plane
was.
Inn. Of course, the chat wanted to drink like a savage. I mean, I'm actually am surprised as you are, Extra Fox. But with that out of the way, I think it's about time we actually get to work when it comes to today's subject and not delay it for a little longer. And that familiar subject, chat, is going back to the lineup of Pals to Plushies. Because we got like 5 plushies we're going to be working on, and...
Oh,
Oh,
a lot
good-
today.
Oh good lord. Okay, I think you know it's bad. I think I know it's kind of bad when Clip Studio Paint takes a little longer for it to load. Okay. Okay, you know, maybe just so I can make another collection of Pals of Plushies. Okay, I'm gonna take you, and I'm also gonna be taking these. Create new from Clip. But, what's the I think better safe than sorry. I'm gonna create a new, plushie collections, file. So that way, this one would finally get some level of reprieve because it took a while for it to load. I mean, can't
Yeah,
say...
good idea. I could probably do the same.
Let's see, what's the image resolution? 878-1413. Okay. No, canvas. 878-1413. There we go. Okay.
By the way, Mickey, you're actually sharing like OBS's screen. Was that on purpose?
Yeah, so you can actually see the process of this. What is this, is this okay? Is this fine?
It's just giving me this uber wide screen, and the aspect ratio on my phone cannot keep up.
Oh no. Okay, maybe I'll go and switch things up with, in that case, I'll go back and switch to the canvas instead.
I think that'll work. Yeah,
There
that's
we go.
more in line. I think that should work.
Okay, hold on a second. It's... Okay, alright. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely needed to... Oh boy. Wait a minute. Well, oh, fuck off. I just realized something. I did not get the sketch, just in case.
You're okay.
I'll be fine. Other than that, it's just blistering hot here.
Yeah. I will be hanging around in the background here as I still have some studying and work related stuff.
Apparently, according to my search engine, it's apparently International Cat Day.
Oh!
Yes, I mentioned as much earlier, actually.
I must have missed that, sorry.
I shared
No
images
worries.
of Joe into the paper plane in.
That reminds me.
Well, to make up for my stupidity, I'll just toss this.
Ow! Guys, one at a time. Well, happy cat day. Indeed. Happy cat day to you too, Rarity Clown. Okay, let me take a look at the...
Unfortunately, I cannot celebrate as I do not have a cat.
Me neither.
Okay, that should do for the level of... Let's go make plushie collection number 2. So, well, let's see. Plushie... Oh, thanks for the head pat. Thank you, Kit. Thank you. Collection volume 2. There you go. So, now we got a brand new canvas that is ready for this to use. Okay. Wait. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It did not come with a ruler. It did not come with a ruler. Oh, fuck!
Oh, that should be easy. Can you not copy the ruler from the other canvas?
I'm about to do that right now. I'm opening up this behemoth of a file. Okay. Okay.
Daisy Ann. Daisy Ann's currently fighting for my attention.
Let's see.
Show us that puppers.
How do I copy
All right,
this
I'm
ruler?
gonna turn on the cam.
How do I copy this ruler?
Aww. Cute little puppers.
I don't know the specifics of Clip Studio Paint, but I imagine it would be a copy-paste layer thing.
Aww. I'm sorry, I am currently enamored by Jay's adorable Daisy.
She's a cutie.
Okay.
Also, she's been losing some of her teeth recently. She just lost one of her canines the other day.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a good sign.
that is a good sign.
Although one
Yeah,
of her
because-
adult canines is actually growing right next to her baby one, so
Yeah, they're gonna fall out very quickly.
yeah.
I don't know how to copy a ruler.
Time for a quick Google then.
Just gonna say this right now, Jay. Once those baby teeth are gone,
Hello,
the adult
Philip.
teeth are actually easier to manage because
I
they
know.
don't hurt anymore. They're something that you can just wrap your finger around and just wrestle with them with.
Oh, hi, Fu.
Yeah, it's gonna be so much more
Hi
fun.
guys.
Hey, Foo.
Hey, Phil.
Hi guys.
Hey, food being a bit. Oh yeah.
Hold
Yeah,
Alt
that's been a
and
while.
drag the. Oh. Hold Alt.
What you got there?
Yeah, guys, sorry
Oh,
I've been
Mother
MIA
Teresa.
for a bit.
No, you're okay. You're okay. Oh, fiddly dee dee. Okay. I got.
Fiddle-dee-dee.
I got no idea how I'm gonna copy this ruler into a whole new file.
Have you been drawing recently at all?
What?
Have you been drawing on your tablet recently at all, which may indicate any change?
No.
Weird that it's like this then.
I guess I'll just have to wing it with what I got. Okay. Yes, apply to that. I guess I'll just have to wing with what I got or something. I don't know. But let me go take a look on... let me go do some little bit of testing about when it comes to this ruler, okay?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I think this looks pretty symmetrical. I know we're supposed to be starting off with already, but I'm just doing some
Oh, wait,
testing with the ruler.
Yeah.
With the new ruler, if you will. And I think this looks pretty symmetrical as is. So we're just
Hey,
gonna...
Makoto, I just had an idea.
Yeah?
What if instead of like creating a new a new canvas, you instead take the old canvas, do save as, and then just delete everything from there?
A little bit late for that, Jay.
I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. It's just that, okay, this looks pretty symmetrical as is. Okay. I'll just,
I was gonna say the sketch looks the ruler looks a little off center from the sketch.
Is it that bad?
Like I can't even see the full resolution of it, and it just looks off center.
I know. It's just, hi, Wild. Welcome back into the Paper Plane Inn. Let's see. I'm not gonna swear, but I am gonna kick this dog house down.
I don't even watch The Simpsons, and I get that reference.
Wait, what was that reference to? I'm not paying attention at the moment.
I'm not going to swear, but I am going to kick this doghouse down!
Oh, Lucius
Oh, yeah, I know.
Alexandra!
This doghouse down!
Anyways, Lucius Alexandra, hi, welcome into the Paper Plane Inn. I hope you enjoy your stay here. I'm Mikoto Nui, and we're kind of trying to get, maintenance right when it comes to the house of plushies, if you will.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been in the process anyway, to catch you guys up on what I've been in the middle of. I've been in the middle of trying to optimize my computer a bit, because it's slowly been trying to kill itself.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oof.
Are you gonna be okay?
It's working right now, it's mostly when I'm streaming and I have a bunch of apps on that it tries to do that. And I am afraid I might have to go and get a new GPU for it.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I just hope your computer can actually hang in there just a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to do some file cleanups myself on my end. Not them.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of file cleanups on my end too.
Okay, I guess we could just carry on with what we got here when it comes to pals and plushies. I did as best I could to handpick of some VTubers out there for the sake of getting this done right, and we only gotta stick with 5 VTubers, if you will, or well, 5 VTubers and a peep that I know of, and let's see, flew me close to the booba in the jar. You go, okay, anyways, I'm sorry, Foo, but chat has spoken. You're going into the jar.
Okay.
Any last words?
With my last breath, I curse Zoidberg!
There you go. And now you're now into the jar. Okay, I guess we tried our best to make it as symmetrical as we could. We're just gonna shrug our shoulders and just carry on with where we can. So, now, there are 5 VTubers I handpicked. 5 VTubers that, who did I, lined up for, and who did I line up for? Who's going first? Who's on first?
What's on second?
There we
What's on
go.
third?
Okay.
I don't know. Third base.
Okay, we got somebody who's going into the, be plushified first. And that one is Keyblade Mistress. And this is the only best reference that I got of her so far. And there we go. This is the
He played.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've actually last seen Keyblade.
I figured
Yeah, I haven't seen
that-
Keyblade in a while either.
I sure hope she's just doing fine.
I'm actually in a Splatoon group with Keyblade. She's doing pretty good. She's actually been in the process of moving lately.
That could explain why she's a little bit quiet lately, but I hope she's doing okay.
Honestly, I can relate. Moving takes a lot of time and effort.
Yeah.
Really does.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, I was like that too when Steve and I had to move from Hawaii to Texas.
Yeah, and you had to jump states. I just had to jump towns.
Yeah, like
Not just states too. She had to move from the continent to Hawaii to the continental United States.
I mean, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. I had to say goodbye to a lot of things that I was familiar with back in Hawaii, and moving also requires a lot of strength to say goodbye to what was to what you're so familiar with.
Yeah.
And change can be terrifying. Yeah, it does. But eventually, but eventually you will be okay at the end of the day. 'Cause change, is neither benevolent or malevolent. But it just wasn't the same as it was before.
That's a good way to think of it.
I mean,
That is a good way to think of it, and it's something that I try to remind myself of every now and then, because I am the type of person who doesn't handle change very well.
I mean, this is pretty much the softer way. This is just a softer way to quote how Magnus the Red actually says it back in Emperor TTS.
Personally speaking, I think I'm too stupid for Zeech to actually trick me for anything.
Maybe that's something I should definitely have as a watch-a-thon, if you will.
I
watching
know,
the entire series of watching the entire series of Emperor TTS.
Oh, I'm on board with that.
I've actually been doing that with me and a few of my friends. My friend Sky and my friend Mercurio.
it's funny you mention that because my wife is actually obsessed with this. Like we're talking about the role plays. Are we talking about like the role play GTA, or am I thinking of something else?
I think something else. We're talking about Warhammer 40k. There is a fantasy version.
Oh, right.
But like,
See,
what-
I was.
Oh, no, you go.
See, I was thinking of like my Rachel like being obsessed with this thing that Markiplier did, where he was Stan the Waterman. Anyway, that's off topic. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh no,
you're
it's
good.
alright. I mean, who here has actually watched If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Machine?
I have,
have
but I haven't
several
finished
times.
it.
I have several times.
I really need to actually finish it because it's still going.
No, it's not.
No,
Well,
it
kind of. It stopped, but it has a spiritual successor in Hunting the Parenting, which is a parody based on World of Darkness rather than 40k.
Yep.
Hold on, there's someone at the door.
But
Oh, I
it's still
just
a fun
you heard the
series
whole, you heard the
nonetheless.
doorbell. Sorry that I was giggling earlier. Someone just sent me a comment that I just had a laugh with, but not in chat, but on DMs, and it just says here, I imagined Afton in hipster clothes, in like a flannel with a man bun.
I can see it.
I
you
can
really?
see it.
I have
Yeah,
returned.
I can see it.
I mean, flannel, yes. Man bun? I don't see it.
I see it.
I see it.
Oh god.
There we go. That'll do.
Side note, I've actually pulled off a man bun a couple of times.
I'm
Nice.
actually my hair's been growing out a lot lately. I'm almost to the point where I could do a man bun.
I want to do a man bun, but I just cut my hair yesterday.
Though I'm more trying to pull off a braid than anything.
Braids are still
Hey, braids are
pretty
cool.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially since I've seen some of the actors in the Japanese shows I watch. The characters have like a side braid going on.
You know what? Actually, since you bring that up, I actually kind of want to pull off like a Viking mini braid at some point.
Like
Oh.
let me see if I can get an example of what one of these guys do.
You know, kind of like what Hiccup had in How to Train Your Dragon 2. I can
Oh
probably
yeah, that would actually be really.
Oh yeah, yeah, I see it. I mean, the idea of having a braid is actually just amazing. Like, I would love to do like long hair, but the problem is I have very fine, dirty blonde hair. So, like, the more it grows out, the more thin it looks.
I think I see your point.
Like, I've been trying. I need to actually find a way to actually make it thicker.
You know, I have something for that,
Hmm?
and you're not going to believe what it is.
Well, what's that?
Believe it or not, it's something that is not only great for your hair, but actually tastes delicious.
Peanut
What is
butter?
that?
No, mayonnaise.
Oh wow.
Oh, actually,
What?
No,
Elaborate.
you can actually put mayonnaise in your hair, and it not only acts as an amazing conditioner, it actually helps provide your scalp with nutrients. It's
Oh, wow.
really good. It's really, really good for like your roots.
I would have
So-
to try that.
if I actually do this, how am I going to explain to my parents why I took the mayonnaise?
Simple. You just say, "Hey, I wanted to try something that I heard online. I heard that mayonnaise is good for your hair, so I thought I'd try it."
Like,
Or you could say you wanted to make a shower sandwich.
Okay, a shower sandwich sounds amazing.
that sounds like something. That sounds like something that we actually would think of.
Listen, that sounds like something that Gargura would come up with, because she's already eaten pizza in the bathtub before.
Yeah.
Oh,
But,
And
I
she
think-
has, in fact, dropped the pizza in the bathwater and still ate it.
Oh!
What?
Ah! No! No!
I've got a
like,
few
it'll be
questions for
like
why they did that.
I mean, Gura's an interesting creature. She's a shark from Atlantis, and she has her own way of doing things.
Oh,
He-
Gura!
He made
Oh,
the
yeah,
best
that actually makes
argument
sense.
for
yeah,
boneless
that
chicken
one.
wings I've ever heard.
But yeah, no, I'm only bringing it up because like the shower sandwich thing made me think of it.
Yeah.
That's just, shower sandwich is the next bathtub pizza. You heard it here first.
Yep.
I'm just gonna keep that in mind. I'm gonna put that on the list.
But yeah, no, seriously, mayonnaise, it's good for your hair, but you're gonna want to apply it while your hair is still wet.
Ah, makes sense.
Because listen, I tried doing it dry, and I accidentally pulled some of my hair out because it was a little too much.
Oh my. Oh, the
It was a
Ugh.
little too thick.
like, how long would you say it takes for the hair to like thicken?
Yeah, my
By that.
thoughts exactly. How long do you let it stay
it might be
there?
a week or a few weeks.
If I recall, like, it would take a few weeks, and you're supposed to leave the mayonnaise in your hair for about 20 minutes.
Ah,
Oh, I see.
it's like it's leave-in conditioner. Got it.
Yeah, it's leave-in conditioner.
Anyway,
But yeah, it's got like soybeans and eggs in it, so that's how it makes your hair a little better. Alternately, if you want something that's a little bit thinner, apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is also good for your hair.
What?
Actually, I'll keep that one in mind.
that one I feel like I heard before.
Yeah, if you just take apple cider vinegar and dilute it in some water, you can just put it in your hair. It makes for a nice natural conditioner that also cleans out bacteria.
Like, the reason why I'm just kind of looking into like thickening hair is because at some point I would like to actually have long hair. Like, I would like to try and like do a proper Afton cosplay. And the one thing he has is a floppy mohawk, which, because of my hair being so fine, it would make me look like partially bald because of how like thin it gets.
Right.
I get what you're saying.
So in that case, I would recommend those thickening agents, like I said, and you also might want to try hairspray or mousse.
I've
I mean-
been meaning to get a hair mousse for my hair.
Mousse is actually something I wish I could actually get again.
Also, I did post a pic of what one of the guys' hair looked like. Just ignore the red highlights.
I wish I could see chat right now, just so I could see if I blew their minds.
I mean, let's
Oh,
figure it
no.
We got disgusting. Got Oh,
Oh, no, I can tell you try it,
did
Kat.
yeah, you did. You did.
I done goof. I done goof.
Raging Mullet just says a mayo mullet.
Q Rarity
Mayo
Clan
bullet.
says, Q Rarity Clan says, I don't know how I could take that considering I'm a weird kid.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah, like that's actually a fair point.
It's not for everybody, but if you want something thicker, go for mayonnaise. If you want something thinner, go for like diluted apple cider vinegar.
There's a joke to be made there.
Oh. Damn it,
What?
you beat me to it.
What are we making? Are we doing
About
hair
things
health
being
or are we
thicker.
making coleslaw?
What?
Usually when you're making coleslaw, you either use vinegar or you use mayonnaise as a dressing.
Oh.
Like,
don't worry
who
about it.
here actually eats coleslaw? Like,
I do.
I can.
yeah, I do.
I don't really like coleslaw.
Like-
No?
Okay, fair.
Like,
Okay.
surprisingly, a lot of people don't like coleslaw, but it's weird that they don't. Like,
I don't know. It just tastes a little too sharp, in my opinion.
It's probably the cabbage.
I think it like
It's the
depends
cabbage,
on
yeah.
I think it depends on how much mayonnaise you use.
See, I don't like the coleslaw that they serve at like KFC. You know?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I can agree with
Yeah,
you. I don't
no,
go to KFC.
I don't like it, but
mean, if
that's
it was-
mostly because it's very soggy.
Ugh,
See, if
yeah.
it was like homemade coleslaw, then I could probably give it another shot. But
Oh, Professor Lavia,
Yeah.
hi! Welcome into the Paper Plane Inn. I'm currently working on Keyblade Mistress right now as we speak. It's gonna take a while for me to get to your plushie.
oh, you're working on
Professor,
Lampio's
stop.
plushie?
Not
Ma'am.
yet. I'm not yet. After Keyblade Mistress.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying right now, but I was like, oh, he's on the list.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like, I'm actually quite surprised that the man who makes all the parrots is finally getting a plushie.
Well, why not?
Fair point. Like, you make plushies, he makes parrots. Or birds of some sort.
And I make paper cutout friends.
I make soul fireballs.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing the soul that you created for us.
Okay, I can make this work when it comes to Keyblade
Hey,
Mistress.
No barking.
What the dog be doing?
What the
She
dog
be
doing?
barking at me. She be barking at me even though I'm already giving her attention.
I mean, I can kind of agree with you on that. Like, if your dog barks for some unknown reason, you don't know why. Like, mine barks at me every time I start doing like voice acting auditions. I like start getting to do all the voices, and she just looks at me like confused, and then barks at me.
Human, why are you talking to yourself?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? Actually, I actually have a weird habit of talking to myself on a bunch of different things, and Daisy would just look at me all confused, just like, Dad, who are you talking to? Who you be talking to?
It's actually a common autistic trait for
Yes,
individuals
unfortunately.
to effectively rehearse conversations before they happen.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I do.
That looks pretty good. That looks really good. Okay, so now it's time for us to actually get to making some colors with this. And then we're gonna go ahead and start making, make do with what we got, I guess. I hope. Ugh. I'm okay. It's just that, I'm
Little
trying,
tongue-tied?
a little tongue-tied, and I'm gonna be a little bit honest. I think I'm feeling a little bit, I think my energy is slightly coming back after earlier today. Not only did I woke up late, but I also had a bad dream.
Ooh.
Yeah. Nightmares can really take a lot of energy out of you.
Yeah.
I know from experience.
But I'm okay. I'll be alive eventually. Retroflex says, who threw food into the jars? Someone else in chat. I get nightmares a
someone-
lot, so I know the feeling. I'm glad. I'm really glad.
You're glad they get nightmares?
No, I'm glad that I got people who actually are understanding. What the flying handbasket? What the flying... There we go.
Unfortunately, I don't understand. I don't have dreams.
What?
You don't have dreams?
No?
No.
Like,
No,
from what
No, I close my eyes, it goes black for like 5 minutes, and then I wake up it's morning.
I mean,
What
I'm
is
pretty
your
sure-
life?
I
From
don't
what?
know.
Oh, sorry. From like what a friend said, apparently dreams are there to help you think through things, basically, on a situation.
It depends on what theory you subscribe to on why dreams
I
happen.
subscribe to because I have read a bit on dreams a bit. From what my theory on the whole thing is, it's just your brain processing all of the information it absorbed during the day.
Well, what does
So,
that
sorry, go
make
ahead.
with the case with my bad dream then?
I'm sure it's some kind of.
so
I'm not a psychologist, but I'm pretty sure it's something. to
So
be
you
worried
I'm pretty
mean-
sure that here's the
Right,
way
yeah.
I see it. A lot of nightmares come from deep-seated fears. Things that you're worried about, things that you're scared could possibly happen. Like, for example, whenever I have a lot of dreams, usually they're surrounded by some kind of insect, like a wasp or a spider getting up close to my face all suddenly.
So, what I was gonna say, during my time at
No, Davey, no, that is not yours.
during my time at the University of Cape Town, one of the courses that I ended up doing as part of my history degree was entitled The History of Sleep, which is probably the most in tune course I've ever participated in.
Oh. Let's see. Oh wait, Retrofox says, Mickey, roll a D number whatever for the dice of the plushies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them right now. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to roll a D6 since the numbers are limited.
Well, I mean, I think they're trying to think of who to put in the jar besides me.
Okay, so I'm getting a D4. I'm getting a D6. Okay, 1 is Fu, 2 is Dave, 3 is Shat, 4 is JC. Jay, it's right there. 4 is Jay.
The heck did you just call me? The heck did you just call me?
And 5 is Afton. 6 will have to roll again. Okay.
The heck did you say about me?
Okay. No. This will not do. Okay, and 2. Oh, sorry, Dave. Chat has spoken.
It has been a while.
Okay.
Yeah, like we're always
I am a little disappointed that my last joke didn't land.
You know, I'm gonna try something a little bit different. Dave,
Sorry,
any
what?
last words?
Oh god, what are you about to do?
There. Now you're on my shoulder.
I'm gonna have to quickly go and get dinner for him.
Okay,
I'll be back. I'll be
Not
back in a
as
bit.
worrying as I was expecting. I thought you were about to fly me to the moon.
No, that's the house gremlin. The house gremlin would rather have someone have someone punt her to the moon.
I was almost afraid you were gonna eat me out of the jar.
No.
Yeah.
It's gonna take
So-
more than that to do that.
Coming back to the course on the history of sleep, the one interpretation that I personally was most thought was the most reasonable was the Sigmund Freud interpretation of dream analysis.
Oh?
His theory basically implied that dreams were a combination of physical stimuli while sleeping, short and long-term memories, as well as other forms of mental stimuli. So it could be something as simple as your temperature affecting the nature of your dream. So if you're overheating in bed, you might end up with something like sleep paralysis, or if your feet are uncovered, you might end up with symbology in your dream, which seems like a cold environment kind of thing.
Oh God.
Funny that you mentioned that, because that's the theory I mostly subscribe to. Much more though than Carl Jung's idea of a collective unconscious.
It also would also seem to explain things such as people who suffer from severe post-traumatic stress due to like things like shell shock, for example, can have crystal clear, picture perfect memories recounted in dreams as nightmares.
More knowledge! Oh my goodness! Hi, welcome to the Paper Plane Inn. I'm so happy to see you here. It's gonna take a while for me to get to your plushie, but I'm currently working on the first one, and then I'll work on the second. And let me just go over my lineup. You're gonna be the 4th one to be done later down the line, so it's gonna take a while. But I hope you enjoy your time here in the Paper Plane Inn.
Hello.
Other than that, Arashi, hi, welcome back into the Paper Plane Inn. I hope you enjoy your time here. We're just back to doing Palace of Plushies after it's been a several months since we actually done this.
It's been a hot minute.
Don't worry, we can actually make this work. But yeah, do you think but going back on topic, do you think my dream is something in the leagues of something like that?
Well, I
Well-
think your dream might have something to do with like a sort of trauma reaction combined with an anxiety that may lead to similar events. Does that make sense?
You know, this
Yeah.
is kind of true.
Based on what you discussed with us earlier, I'm fairly certain that this is related to trauma and anxiety, as Jay suggested in that case. The references that you mentioned were very clear and distinct from, and clearly related to some personal experiences that you mentioned as well.
Hmm.
I'm doing my best specifically not to mention what those are.
This is you know what, fair. I'm actually glad that you guys are actually here telling me that I'm okay after what just went. Kind of had a nightmare based on my traumatic at times. I feel the same way. Oh, you poor thing. I'm sorry to hear that, Cute Rarity Clown, but I hope you're okay that after what you experienced.
Hey, I've had nightmares based on trauma as well, so I can relate.
I will say this, you're always welcome here, guys. Always. And no matter how scarred you are from your day-to-day life, I hope that the inn is enough to actually give you the level of reprieve that you have that after what you endured these from your day-to-day life.
You know what? In all my time here, the inn has been a picture-perfect description of the word safe space. It's always it's safe, and I feel safe there.
It's not perfect. No server, no group is, but we still made it work. Funny enough. Okay.
I still and even if it isn't perfect, I still feel safe in the inn. You know, I feel safe talking about some of my problems with you guys.
All
Yeah,
right.
what Jay is saying. Like, I'm gonna say it outright, Miki. I'm gonna say it outright. I think I've said it before, but I'll say it again, despite being a broken record. It is because of you that a lot of us are even here to begin with. You brought so many people together, and no dream can tell you that we are always going to be here for you.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Man speaks
Yeah,
truth.
well
You
said.
have a pretty good community going on here.
Thank you.
I think what
And yeah, I will admit I have been absent the last couple of days doing my own thing.
yes, but
I
you did
do-
say as much, so we don't
Yeah.
think that reflects badly on you.
Okay,
I know.
we finally finished Keyblade Mistress, at least for the time being. Now it's time for us to work on our next plushie in question. Who's on our next plushie in our shopping booth? Oh.
Was the name Professor Lambio?
I was about
Oh,
to say, it's
okay.
probably a good professor. When
I can make
I
this
just-
work. I can make this work.
Yes,
I can make this work.
challenge.
I can make this work. I
You
can
can
make
do
this
it.
work. I can make this work. As what Nessa would say in that one comic I made.
No.
I can make this work. I can make this work. I can make this work. Wait. You know what? Don't put Shads in the jar. Place him into the other shoulder. Oh, okay. I'm not sure if there's
Wait,
enough room.
shoulder?
Yeah. Any last words? Wait, let me see if I can actually put you right over here. Okay, there you go. My head is slightly obscure, but this is okay.
Wait, last words?
I was gonna say last words, but now you're already on my shoulder. Since chat.
I mean, if I were going to say any words, I'll say these. Wugga, wigga, wigga, wugga, 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 wigga, wugga.
Oh
To any-
Lord.
To anybody who catches that reference, you get a cookie.
Oh boy. Okay, this is gonna take a hot minute. Okay, I can make this work. Okay, I've never drawn much. I'm gonna be a little bit honest here. I don't have one of my weaknesses is drawing animals or anthropomorphic creatures. But ever since I got that one comment from my friend Danica, aka Girly Wolf Pup, back in the Twitter, who says that I should start drawing more anthropomorphic creatures more. Well, I said I definitely need the practice, so...
Hey, no time like the present.
No time like the present, indeed. And okay, I'm just trying to. Oh boy.
Listen, if you ever need practice, I am working on a Leonin character.
I definitely should have asked the professor if he has a front profile or something. I should have. I didn't, but and I'm paying the price for it. But this is okay. I can do this. I can take it. I can.
He could probably send it to you if you just send him the message asking for it.
Yeah.
You know what? You know that's.
We're
Why
watching
didn't
right now.
I thought of that sooner? Okay, hold on a second. Okay.
I've kind of been too hesitant to ask. But what is the professor?
He is a Lambiosaurus.
Ah.
So he's a dinosaur.
Ah.
Can I ask for a front profile of
He's actually sending it to you right now
what?
on Twitter.
Wait, what? Huh?
He said in chat he's sending it your way on Twitter.
Excuse me, moi?
I told ya, he's watching.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm okay with this. This is fine. Oh.
Don't worry, you just gotta think of
Never
his
mind,
face like a
send
duck
Discord.
bill.
Okay, thank you. Okay. This is much better. This is heaps better. This is Okay. Discord, can you please let me copy this image? I can only ask so much. Oh my lord. Oh god. It opened too many times. Oh, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we appear to be having some technical difficulties.
Copy image. Please don't have a stroke on me now. Discord. Okay. Computer, please don't have a stroke. Oh, do I have to do this? Do I have to actually go and try to do this? Do I have to okay, come on. Miki needs a new pair of shoes and she's asking you to cooperate. For the love of Chin Chin. Okay. It's gonna be that kind of incooperative. Okay. Oh, now you finally cooperate. Okay. All right. Okay. Grimmy is behind the camera with a bottle of Jack. No. If I find a house gremlin with alcohol, I will take that out of her hands ASAP. Because
I wonder what happens if you give the house gremlin a seltzer.
I don't think I actually had a seltzer.
Hello, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Bubba.
Hey.
Bubba. Oh, this is an interesting placement.
Sorry?
I think she left your plushie on her chest.
Say that like it's a bad thing.
I imagine it's not.
Oh no, not at all. It's the best seat in the house.
Of course you would. Let's see, cause I got one
But
shoulder.
it's nice, fluffy, and big enough for me to lay across.
Cause one shoulder is okay, let me just describe this placement since you're not watching the stream. You're on the chest, Dave is on my shoulder, and Shans is also on my other shoulder.
They're both burbs.
Okay.
They're both burbs while I'm the little ferret just wiggling around in between the cleavage.
Hey, don't put it that way! Don't word. Okay. Oh boy, I may or may not get this right, Professor. And if I did get this wrong, I am so sorry in advance. I really am.
Oh, don't worry. It's only going to be on the test.
Oh, that's reassuring.
Wait,
I'm actually glad I'm here. I just spent the last 3 hours working in the sun.
Oh God, are you gonna be okay?
I've been having plenty of water, and I've been having plenty of ways to cool myself off.
Okay, this is, I am trying my best. I really am trying my best to make this thing work. But don't worry, I can make this work. This is fine. Everything should be fine. This is okay. This is okay. I need to learn how to draw animals more, so anthropomorphic more, so promise made is a promise kept, I guess. Promise.
Yep, practice makes perfect.
Okay.
Is it? I could sketch out the Leonin character if you want to practice.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I got about like I needed to after the D&D race Smasher Pass, and I was asked why I haven't made a giant Leonin woman character yet.
Oh yeah. And you're actually doing it. And you're actually doing it as you said you would.
They're gonna be I'm actually split on what class I should make them. Either a Order of the Crown Paladin or a Rune Knight Fighter.
Ooh.
Wow. When you say a Leone, is it like a lion person?
Yeah.
Yep.
So whenever I think of a lion, I generally think of something like a paladin, something that is noble, something that fights for the greater good. So if you want to go with a paladin, I'd say that's a good traditional way to go about it. But at the same time, a rune fighter might be something that's a little more, I guess, unconventional.
Well, with the females, they're actually the ones who do the most hunting.
Oh yes, well, yes, I do.
Okay?
I know how lions actually work in the wild. I'm not like saying that that's how they work.
I know, it's the iconography of the animal.
I
Exactly,
know,
it's iconography.
yeah, iconography, but this is me just with the way I know lions and being a former biology major, aiming for animal behaviors. Lions, or at least lionesses, tend to be the hunters, the protectors, and the ones who typically look after the pack, while all the males do are just laying around being lazy and sometimes killing cubs that aren't theirs.
Yeah, funny how truth is stranger than fiction, huh?
The one notable thing about lion packs is that lionesses have what they call an auntie system, meaning they'll look after each other's cubs in the other's absence.
That's actually wholesome.
That's why I went with the paladin idea, especially or the Oath of the Crown, since the Oath of the Crown is very much focused on
Hold on, the message is calling. I got a dip.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Take care, Jay. I actually have a third option if you're willing to listen.
Yeah, sure.
Oath of the Watchers.
Oh. Hold on, let me look that up.
I hear D&D talk. I'm back from dinner, by the way. Sorry.
So, what is Oath of the Watchers?
I'm looking it up.
They are essentially the ones who are the first line of defense against those in the planes between, like aberrants, demons, daemons, fae, even fae to a degree. If something is from another plane and they're not supposed to be there, it's the Oath of the Watchers that answer the call of duty.
Let's see here. I have the flavor text right here. Oath of the Watchers binds paladins to protect mortal realms from the predations of extraplate. There's a lot of words I cannot read.
Would you like me to read it?
Yes, please.
Okay, let me just go ahead and pull it up here. Give me a moment here, guys.
Go for the waters.
Let's see here.
I'm gonna have to make this. Given that he designed his legs to be extra big, I'm gonna have to increase the width of his legs. But
Ooh, this
Chunky.
learns Moonbeam.
Moonbeam is actually a pretty busted spell if in the right hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, doesn't it reveal invisibility?
It does.
It's fine because you also get see invisible ability on the same level.
Here, may I read this?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
The Oath of the Watchers binds paladins to protect mortal realms from the predations of extraplanar creatures, many of which lay waste to mortal soldiers. Thus, the Watchers hone their minds, spirits, and bodies to be the ultimate weapons against such threats. Paladins who follow the Watcher's Oath are ever vigilant in spotting the influence of extraplanar forces, often establishing a network of spies and informants to gather information on suspected cults. To a Watcher, keeping a healthy suspicion and awareness of one's surroundings is as natural as wearing armor in battle.
What did I just walk into?
We are talking D&D, mostly Steve was reading the flavor text for the Oath of the Watcher Paladin.
Ah,
As neat as that would be, I do think Oath of the Crown is a bit more what I'm going for.
That's fair.
You know, fair enough, to each your own. I mean, there's one time I actually designed a character yesterday, do not say it, who, I have been thinking of making him as a glory paladin. Who is that? I'm not revealing. All I could say, it's just more of an NPC, if you will. And there's this one, Leonin character that I actually have in my mind for a long while, and she's more of an order paladin that's fashioned to that of a cop / private detective, if you will. She was supposed to be for a fanfic I wanted to write long ago, but sadly I had to scrap that fanfic ever since everything related to it fell apart.
yeah.
Also, sorry for going full narrator there.
No, don't be. Don't be. I actually liked it.
It's fun. But yeah, RP Cab just really wants to make a Rune Knight.
Yeah, Rune Knights are fun.
Rune
They
Knights
are.
are fun.
But,
Also, it does not help that I've been getting very much into Ultraman lately.
Ultraman?
Yes, it's another Tokusatsu show.
Oh, no,
I
know what it is. I actually got commissioned to draw a picture of Ultraman's old design before.
Yeah, I've kind of been getting into it because the newest season, surprisingly enough, is being broadcast like just free on YouTube, and it has an English dub to it being simulcast.
Really?
Nice.
So it's like a really accessible thing to watch, and that's why I'm giving it a try.
Okay.
It's actually not the first Ultraman that they made available for everybody with an English dub, because I'm pretty sure Ultraman Z 2 also is in the same ballpark.
Hmm.
Wait a minute.
But yeah, I kind of want to incorporate some of that, and with the way Rune Knights are played, they kind of fit it pretty well, considering the fact that, you know, it's all about becoming giant.
If you're going to do that with something involving the African safari, I'd say do it with a Loxodon.
Ooh.
Yeah. Loxodon, like, who here has actually ever played a Loxodon?
I don't even know what it is.
Loxodons are basically
They're the,
elephant people.
Yeah, they're the elephants.
Oh, okay. In that case, would the new Mario power-up make him a Loxodon?
Yep.
Yep.
I see it.
Yeah.
I see it.
I mean,
Is there a rhino race in D&D?
no, not a rhino
No.
race. I think that
Yeah,
was the
hippos.
part of the scrapped Asimai race that they tried to make for D&D 1 D&D.
comes...
They do have hippopotamuses.
Oh yeah,
Oh
the
yeah,
gifts.
yeah. We don't talk about them.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Okay,
hippos, they are mean. They're
They
mean.
Yeah, they are nasty.
Nasty, nasty things.
They will chomp you and your boat in half.
They
Like-
are.
And
They are the deadliest land animal.
They are actually the equivalent of water demons to their country.
You were saying, hun?
Let's also not forget they can just cast intimidate by just being there, staring in the water, like staring. You can already feel the tension just having their presence right there. I mean I've seen Gordon Ramsay. I remember this one episode from Gordon Ramsay where he was doing cooking around the world and such, and there's one time when he was in Africa where he's about to make his own dish, and he feels very uneasy when there's a hippopotamus staring at him from the water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, was it the one? Oh, here it is. I found the video. Do you want me to like send it through?
If you want to, go right ahead. Now, what's left is his tail, which, just like every other plushie with a tail before him, are stylized this way.
Like, it's kind of fascinating that out of like a large portion of like biodiversity, hippos are somehow the one thing that we all kind of like, surprisingly, like a lot of people think that they're like harmless, which is
No.
weird. They're not. They are killing machines, and they
No.
have
They're tanks!
I've actually, yeah, they're very much tanks. In fact, I've actually designed a villain that is a hippopotamus. I took a little bit of inspiration from King K. Rool with his design, but yeah, these guys are built like tanks. All that round shape you see on their body, that's not fat. It's a very thin layer of fat. That is all muscle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And also, I also found a very interesting fact here about like hippo skin. Apparently, these things can secrete a thick red substance from the pores known as blood sweat.
What the fuck? What?
Yeah, these
Blood?
things are terrible.
Blood,
No,
sweat. What?
Yep.
it looks like they're sweating blood.
I am afeared. Hippo kills, let's see, crocs are more friendly than hippos, according to Jexa Dragon, and Chat says, Arashi says, I was thinking of drafting a Hobgoblin Rune Knight myself. That's actually really cool. I hope it actually works out for you, Arashi.
Hobgoblins make great fighters.
Oh
You know,
yes, as a hobgoblin player, I agree.
You know, it's funny you mentioned Hobgoblin because I'm trying to work on my own concept of Spider-Man, and I was thinking of leaning into the fact that the Hobgoblin, as in like the Spider-Man enemy, is like just a big fashion designer character. I was thinking of leaning into that.
You're too late, Spider-Man.
I like to see this now.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing. In the comics, the Hobgoblin is Roderick Kingsley, and by profession, he is a fashion designer, but they don't really lean into that aspect of his character.
Bruh.
It's a shame.
Honestly, like, it would be a brilliant way of setting him apart from Norman Osborn, other than the fact that the guy's just obsessed with hypnosis.
Bruh.
Like-
Depends which iteration of the hobgoblin you're working with.
Like, I feel like that would be such an interesting aspect to play around with, and since Mary Jane is known for being a model, I was thinking, ooh, what if she modeled for Roderick Kingsley without knowing about her boss's identity?
Ooh, that's actually really good. That's a good thought.
Professor, hey Professor, if you're still in here, what do you think of this line art so far? Do you think this looks pretty good?
I specifically recall in the 90s show, he was a Bruce Wayne style philanthropist, and I remember he was specifically engaged to Felicia Hardy in that show.
Yeah, he had a different secret identity in that film, because the Hobgoblin mantle was worn by many different villains. One of them, the one shown in the film, the one shown in the animated series, was Jason Macendale, who was better known as Jack-o'-lantern in the comics.
Poster carrier.
And
Oh, got it.
And I was actually thinking that Macendale could actually be like Kingsley's assistant. You know, like his talent scout or something.
That could work. I mean,
And I was even thinking, like, as a running joke, Kingsley could keep getting Macendale's name wrong. Like, he's like, oh yes, this is my assistant, Mason McDonald. It's Macendale. Oh, sorry, he's a new hire. I've been working for you for 3 years.
Sorry, Macklemore.
Sorry, Macintosh.
Macaroni and cheese.
I did quite like his distinct character, and that it was different in the animated series from Osborn, because the Green Goblin in the animated series was very much a product of insanity, whereas the Hobgoblin was, I'm literally just here for money and I don't give a damn about people's safety.
Exactly.
Like, every time I hear, like, the Goblin from Spider-Man, like, I just can't get the, like, and people can agree with me or not agree with me with this, I just can't get the voice of the Russian Badger out of my head when he, like, does, like, the Green Goblin thing. He's like, you're too late, Spider-Man, weed has been legalized.
You know, it's funny you say that, because Russian Badger's take on the character is very much inspired by the 90s animated series.
Yeah.
Guess that makes sense.
Okay, there it is.
As-
One poster carrier with it. One poster carrier.
I do have one alternative to that animated series. I did watch it a lot, but I got the other, a different one.
No?
Oh yeah.
Spectacular Spider-Man.
Oh, Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Easily like one of the best. And I'm sad that it got canceled after the Disney buyout.
Bruh.
Yeah, sadly the last Spectacular Spider-Man appearance was in the Spider-Verse film.
I think
Wait,
I think you may have
Oh,
triggered,
please don't
something
spoil
in the
this.
chat.
Don't spoil the Spider-Verse for me. Like,
Please don't spoil it to me too. I've
we're
never
just
watched.
saying that they do mention the Spectacular Spider-Man in it.
Yeah.
yes, but
there
that's still
are-
a spoiler.
That's still, like,
No
Alright,
spoilers,
that's-
please. I've
I'll
never
leave it at
watched the
that.
no
film.
spoiler, but I will say this much about the show. Tombstone.
Tombstone was amazing in that show. I like how they made him more like the Kingpin, but he was still very much his own identity.
what do you guys think of, like, of him in like, the first movie, if anyone's watched the first movie?
I loved it.
I mean, like, Tombstone kind of didn't need to be there. He only got like one line. He was
Like-
just the Kingpin's silent enforcer. That's it.
Like, jeez, every time I see this guy, he looks like a really dopey looking Frankenstein's monster. Like a bleached Frankenstein.
You want to know how that
Well, that's
actually
the
happened?
thing.
Like, here's the thing. He's supposed to be just an albino guy, but according to like the 90s animated series, he's basically a living zombie.
So,
Excuse me?
Like Solomon Grundy, I love
should have
Batman.
killed him, but basically.
Oh, and on a Monday, christened on Tuesday.
Okay, so this tail is fashioned to that. So, I'm gonna try to see if I can wing this tail.
Yeah, but basically, like, Tombstone, as far as I understand, was like exposed to some experimental, like, I don't know, some kind of plant purifier, I guess.
Let me just take a look.
And it hardened his skin and basically made him a living zombie so that he doesn't need to breathe anymore.
Whereas in the latest Insomniac Spider-Man game, he basically fell victim to the what's it called? Why am I missing the name of this? He fell victim to the Daredevil plot.
Excuse me, why the Daredevil plot?
In the story of Daredevil, Daredevil gets doused as a boy, gets covered in chemicals which blind him in his origin story. And in the Spider-Man game, something similar happens to Tombstone, which is what gives him his power.
Yep, the guy's skin is pretty much as hard as cement.
Hence the name Tombstone.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's effectively
Yeah,
unkillable
actually,
purely on the basis of not being able to deal damage to him.
Yeah, the guy's a walking
I
cinder block.
actually, like, from Spectacular Spider-Man, you just see him. I'm here to talk to Mr. Lincoln. Then you should have made an appointment. But perhaps that we'll make an exception for the hero of the day. Don't talk. Oh, please, you're the big man. In my life, I've had many names. My favorite is Tombstone. Back off, creep. I just took down the Rhino. You think a guy in a suit doesn't intimidate, and he proceeds to lay Spider-Man out and just steps on his chest.
Bro.
Don't talk, just listen, and I'll teach you the facts of life.
That.
Yeah.
Okay, that is actually pretty cool.
Like,
And
here's
then-
the thing: Tombstone is the very definition in that show of I am the adult here, and you will listen.
Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense for someone with the name Tombstone.
Okay, so one more over there, and he's ready to be shipped out into. Okay, well, all right, Professor Lambia, what do you think of this? Does this look pretty good to you?
Hey.
I tried
What?
as best
You
as
did
I
forget about his
could.
glasses.
I can't believe it. I actually did it. I thought I would not have it in me, but I think I did it. I think I
Uh,
did.
You did it.
I don't
You
want.
earned that.
All right, I
You
forgot.
did.
All right, glasses. I forgot.
You
I was
forgot the
trying to-
glasses.
You forgot the glasses, the
Hang
trademark
on,
tiny
I got
glasses.
it. Don't worry.
How can you forget the glasses?
Goober,
You should push it. How'd you forget that?
I got it covered.
No, Professor, you look wrong without your glasses.
Okay.
I will say, when it comes to Spider-Man, for some reason, obviously because I watched the 90s show, for me the only Spider-Man and voice, with the exception of Tobey Maguire for the live action, is Christopher Daniel Barnes.
Really?
Same. Because that's also the Spider-Man cartoon I grew up with.
Okay, I hear you guys. Counterpoint: Reno Romano.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but for me, like, when I first heard that Christopher Daniel Barnes voicing 2099 in one of the other games, I was like, no, I cannot accept this. He must be the original Spider-Man.
But you know, it's one kind of Spider-Man I definitely need to find time to watch.
Hmm.
The Japanese Spider-Man.
Oh,
Imagine, basically, for those who don't know,
yeah.
imagine Power Rangers, but with Spider-Man.
Fun fact,
Oh,
the Japanese Spider-Man was the direct inspiration for Super Sentai.
Wait, what?
Yes.
What?
Yes. It was
As in,
direct
like-
inspiration. What do you think? Because
As in like Power Rangers Super Sentai?
as in Go Ranger Super Sentai, that eventually led to Zoo Ranger Super Sentai, which did become Power Rangers.
So you mean to tell me that Spider-Man is one of the progenitors of Tokusatsu?
Yes. Also, keep in mind, I forget what year was it, but at some point Stan Lee had the original idea for Power Rangers, i.e., he was going to take Sun Vulcan, recast a lot of the out-of-suit scenes with American actors, and sort of do a completely different plot for the U.S. audience. About, I think about 7 years before Power Rangers.
Man, just Stanley's pretty cool.
He was. He really
R.I.P. you
was.
magnificent person.
Yep.
The man is just like a legend that we didn't deserve.
He did not.
No. All right. So let's see.
But yes, the whole idea of people in jumpsuits and using giant robots to fight monsters originally
okay.
came from Spider-Man.
What do you think of this one now, Rick? What do you think of this now? I finally fixed the glasses. I finally did the thing. I did the thing. Is this good enough? Is this good?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Okay.
That's what it looks like.
Hold on a second. I need to take a pause. I need to stretch.
take your time.
Just nothing like the casual Mickey scream.
That's much better.
What else was that? Crap, I was on something and then I forgot.
Okay. Okay, Professor Lamio is now done, and he's now added to the VTubers list. All right. Now, who is on our third chopping block?
Did you guys know that we almost never got Spider-Man?
Huh?
Oh yes, I'm very aware of the story.
Like, here's the thing. Stanley's editors at the time, they actively discouraged him from trying to publish Spider-Man. And they were all like, listen, nobody likes spiders. They're disgusting. No one will read this comic. And they were just convinced that it would crash and burn, but it became such an icon. They're all like, yeah, we were totally supportive of you from the start, kid.
Bullshit! Everyone knows that's bullshit. All right, now on our third chopping block,
Hey,
after looking to the
Phoebe.
list, it's now Phoebe. In an
Phoebe,
Phoebe.
who is-
Oh no! Why did it have to be the stab goblin?
Why not?
there's a Gabo. There's a Gabo there.
Step,
Oh, please don't tell me she's here.
I do not
She's
know.
not.
Sorry, it's just every time when Phoebe gets involved, I'm worried I'm gonna get a kneecap.
Okay, so wait.
I jest, but Phoebe's amazing.
Phoebe,
He is.
I only got to meet Phoebe a handful of times, but I know that they're very cool. All right.
Well, I've never met Phoebe, so I don't know.
I
Oh
also
my lord, you're
remember
missing
one.
out.
And we talked about Beast in Black.
So, where was I? Oh, yeah.
Phoebe, I'm pretty sure Phoebe's like the largest at the moment, largest Pathfinder VTuber, even though they haven't been officially debuted yet.
Yes, they are. that's a personality. She's the Pathfinder advocate.
I see.
Yeah,
Just like how Mal is the D&D advocate.
Yeah.
So,
where is Phoebe on here? Let me just find Phoebe's follow account.
so
They haven't even been featured yet, and they have approximately already 1,000 followers.
They do
I do-
cameo in other people's streams from what I've
Yeah,
seen.
like a Zora.
You're saying, Dave?
I do have a Spider-Man related question. What are your thoughts on the more modern interpretations of Spider-Man having an increasingly seemingly higher budget? Maybe it's just from the latest Spider-Man film set where Spider-Man effectively has access to Tony Stark's equipment, but I almost prefer, again, probably my 90s bias, but I prefer the more MacGyver-esque approach that Peter Parker in the 90s had to use.
I have something. There was a storyline known as the Superior Spider-Man, which was a storyline where Dr. Otto Octavius and Peter Parker swapped bodies, and Doc Ock kind of made it his goal to be a better Spider-Man than Peter Parker was. And at some point, Peter Parker founded his own tech company that rivaled Stark Enterprises, Stark
Peter
Industries.
Parker Industries, right? Or Parker
Yeah.
Industries.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What does Phoebe have normal pupils or slitted pupils? That's the better question.
what
She
I can see in
has
a reference.
normal ones.
Yeah, it looks like normal ones.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to fix that then.
Yeah, again, it's probably my bias, but I always preferred the more MacGyver-esque approach to Spider-Man's problem solving.
I agree to an extent. I agree to an extent.
Elaborate.
On the other, here's the thing. On the one hand, yes, Spider-Man making a lot of his stuff out of his own pocket and from his garage, that's something that is absolutely foundational to a lot of his earlier adventures and even his college adventures. That being said, I feel like him crawling his way from rags to riches based on just like, you know, his own achievement, I feel like there's some kind of charm to it.
I feel it's very
Like something
much...
that, like, I feel like the point I'm trying to make here is I feel like he shouldn't be Iron Man Jr. and instead find his own way, but I am not against the idea of him having money.
I do feel like the whole progression in his technology is very true to the core of what Spider-Man is.
I mean, I will also say that, and I really do want this man to have his own W's instead of all these L's he's been having, you know?
Like, seriously, the both editorial and corporate and the writers themselves and the Spider-Man team have all been just taking every opportunity to just crap on him. The guy, they want him to constantly be miserable, and, like, the guy deserves some wins, and for the love of all that is holy, let him get back with Mary Jane, please!
Like,
Oh, yeah, when every time MJ's involved, that's just its own. Like, don't get me wrong, I actually love that they actually did that thing, and if I'm not mistaken, aren't both the actors dating, or is that just a rumor?
Oh, you're talking about, like, Tom Holland and Zendaya?
Yeah.
I think that, I mean, last I heard they were still dating.
let's see.
But the way I see it, Zendaya, like the Michelle Jones character, isn't Mary Jane. Like, that's just an original character they slapped the MJ moniker on.
Ah.
That's just...
see how that's different.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
that's where I gotta go, okay?
Oh,
I'll catch y'all later, okay?
Alright, honey, you take care now. Love ya.
Love you too.
Yeah.
Aww.
Oh.
But can I just
yeah,
say
Michelle-
that, can I just
Michelle
say,
Jones
oh,
is
sorry.
not Mary Jane Watson. That's the point I'm trying to make here.
I will say this though. I actually like how the Raimi Spider-Man's movies. When it comes to the third movie, it ends with them just finally getting back together in a way. At least that's how I interpret it. You know?
Yeah, true. Although, admittedly, the Raimi version of Mary Jane is a lot more fickle. And that did rub me the wrong way. Like, she left her fiancé at the altar just to be with Peter, and then she broke up with him again.
I did
Ooh.
like how the game did it. In the start of the game, you actually learn quite quickly when you first meet up with MJ that they were dating and then they broke up. And then by the end of the game, sort of that situation gets somewhat resolved. So rather than it just being a perfect love story, like him being Spider-Man actually has takes a toll on his ability to have a relationship.
See, that's something that happened in a lot of the comics. Like, Peter and MJ have broken up over his responsibilities with Spider-Man, but it was presented in a more reasonable fashion.
Well,
You know?
in the case of this example, it wasn't so much that he was Spider-Man as much as it was MJ felt that Peter was overprotective and refused to let her try and look after herself.
Exactly. That was part of the... What, are you talking about in the game context?
The game,
Yeah.
yes.
Well, that's how it was in the comics. Like, Peter was definitely overprotective, and it's understandable as to what... his reasoning for his overprotectiveness is justified in some way because he doesn't want to repeat what happened with Uncle Ben.
Mm-hmm.
If he can do something to prevent tragedy from happening, especially after he already lost his original girlfriend to the Green Goblin,
Oh.
it's natural for him to want to protect Mary Jane. But in the context of the comics, it got suffocating for her, so she needed a break.
Let's see. In the comics, was that Gwen Stacy, or am I misremembering?
Yeah.
So Gwen Stacy is the one that the Green Goblin killed, yes. And he doesn't want a repeat of that tragedy.
I mean, can you blame him?
I certainly can't blame him.
Hmm.
Does anyone, like, when it comes to Spider-Man and all those types of characters, Where do people sit on Venom and Spider-Man being in the same universe? Like, I know a lot of people say yes.
As far
We
as
should
I'm
keep them in
concerned,
the
he's
same
integral.
universe.
Yes, they need to be in the same universe. Venom built his identity off of Spider-Man.
Literally.
Oh yeah, because of Brock losing his job due to Spider-Man.
No,
Well,
it
not
was
just
further
that.
than that. In the original comics, in the 60s, they had the original Secret Wars comics. So imagine Marvel's multiverse, but before Marvel got acquired by Disney and in comic form. During that time, Spider-Man / Peter Parker basically genetically created a symbiotic life form, which he would use effectively to power up his suit. This became the symbiote suit. And then all the shenanigans with that and Eddie Brock happened, which led to the creation of Venom. Venom is integral to the original Spider-Man comic.
Carter, hi! Ow! And yes, we're doing Pals to Plushies. I was a little bit I was a little bit caught. Everyone is caught up with talking about Spider-Man here. Hence why it took me a while to notice.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
the main
Venom-
difference... Sorry, go ahead, Jay.
I was just gonna say, Venom needs Spider-Man to make sense because that's where he gets his name. He gets his name from the pure malice that Brock had for Peter Parker and Spider-Man.
And to a lesser extent, that the symbiote also developed the same malice when it didn't get what it wanted, and is happy to feed off of Brock's. The only major difference that's occurred since the comic interpretation is that often Venom is depicted as being an alien rather than being a genetic creation by Peter Parker.
Well, I mean, it technically always was an alien. It's just we were originally led to believe that it was a genetic creation, and it was kind of retconned into being an alien.
I actually prefer Venom being an alien.
Honestly, same.
It does make sense, if you will.
Eddie, have you ever heard of this streamer called Makoto? They do really good art, and I feel like we should get some.
Eddie, have you ever played the hit game Among Us, Eddie?
Eddie?
No. Listen, you guys aren't quite going harsh enough with the voice.
Eddie, you need to be sussy. Eddie, have you ever played the game Among Us? You need to be a sussy bugger, Eddie.
See,
Oh
okay,
my
Shad's
God,
doing it better.
I get what you guys are going for, but
You said I could eat people.
Yeah, that's good. That's the best one.
All I'm hearing is Claw from Inspector Gadget. I am sorry.
Why am
I got it.
Where are all these
You come in
symbiotes
here
coming from?
again. In fact, you go anywhere in this city, preying on innocent people, and we will find you. And then we will eat your arms, and then we will eat your legs, and then we will eat your face right off your neck.
Where are all these symbiotes? Ow!
Mickey is surrounded by symbiotes, or symbiote versions of their friends.
Actually, you know what? Okay, question, guys. Who's your favorite Venom voice actor?
Ooh, that's a hard one.
That is a tough one.
Because I'm gonna say it right now, Brian Drummond, best Venom ever from the Spider-Man PS1 game.
Oh, wow.
He is really good. He is really good at making Venom both threatening, but mostly hilarious.
That is true.
Sadly, I don't know any other voice actors. I do know almost every single symbiote kin from that matter, though.
Rest easy, Brock. Venom is here. And if it's the last thing we ever do, Jameson and the insect are gonna pay.
I can't believe I actually remember that voice line.
Jesus.
Like,
Jesus.
Okay, but close second. I love the Venom they had for the 90s TV show. Because he said one of the most metal lines I have ever heard from Venom.
Oh?
you mean Hank Azaria?
Maybe?
Yeah, that's 1994, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Because he's like, you know nothing about us, but we know everything about you. You'll see us everywhere, even in your nightmares.
Oh yeah, the first Venom episode.
that is just chef's kiss writing.
I mean, with all this Venom talk, it's now making me think of Carnage.
Okay. Okay, like, no cap, D. Bradley Baker, best Carnage voice ever.
I'm gonna confess something real quick.
Shoot.
I never knew anything about Carnage.
What? I mean, that makes
You
sense.
need a primer.
That makes sense. I mean, if you're not a big Spider-Man fan, then you probably don't know a lot about Carnage. But like, I tell ya, he's disturbing.
Indeed.
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, symbiotes in their creation, classic symbiotes like Venom and Riot, they're capable of going through the skin. However, Carnage is a unique
Mickey,
case.
she's out. Wait, what? Mickey is. Wait. I'm going. I'm scrolling up. Oh, okay. Oh no. Oh dear.
Wait, are we off the air?
No, not
No,
that,
we
oh
are.
dear.
I think they're releasing something.
Okay, I'm just gonna put you over here.
We had a bit of a
Dave.
delay
I'm also gonna
reaction
put you
Oh, no.
thing.
over
I know what's
here.
happening.
I know what's
okay.
happening too.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm just making sure you guys are in a good spots because I'm going into a tunnel.
Oh no!
Brace yourselves.
Side note: let's make
Well, you
sure
know
the
what?
let's
For
make
once
sure the
I'm
gremlin
actually-
never gets. Let's make sure the gremlin never gets a symbiote.
Well, mind the fact I am playing Dead by Daylight Mobile, I am actually kind of happy to be seeing the Gremlin again.
Oh, absolutely.
We just unleashed our own
Yeah.
version of
Gremlin! Hello!
Greetings,
Okay.
Gremlin.
Welcome back, everybody. Keeper, I was in the middle of saucy episode. That's why it took me a while to prepare.
I haven't seen you in a while. I was actually kind of worried about you, Gremlin.
Shut boy, I'm doing okay. Also, it's nice. It's actually nice to see that. Also, ulitin symbiote into paper planing. Oh, wait.
Guys, get that thing immediately. I think that's one of mine.
Wait, there's something that Innkeeper says, in case of... Wait. Hold on, I'm looking underneath podium or where is it? There it is. In case of Sussy Baka-ness, dumb shit, and, stopping horny, break glass. Okay.
What?
Okay. I got, I has it. Okay. I has holy water now.
Holy water.
Yes. Who's been doing sassy, who is doing sassy shitting in?
Amogus.
Now! Back! Get back!
A holy
Back!
water sprayer. Interesting.
Back! I has holy water called Thought Be Gone.
Thought be gone.
Yes!
Oh, you might also want to spray Lord Bloth about that.
What I do? I didn't nothing.
Lord Bloth also mentioned Scream, the female symbiote.
I don't even know that one, actually. That's one of the ones I don't know.
Scream's like the yellow and orange one. Oh, we got a raid!
Hey!
It's raiding time! Yeah!
Oh!
Raining party.
Yeah!
Oh no!
Wake up
What's
the
the guy?
Wealthy British! Wait, British guy. Thank you for a hate pet, Professor. Thank you for a hate pet. I will leave Skittles in your pocket. I shall welcome on the paper plane in. Yes! I like to give treats. Also, Wizard. How's the new tap actually working?
It works pretty well,
why not
actually.
right
It's
now
nice
give-
having cider on demand.
Wait, who in the right mind gave mint to Gremlin? Oh, someone gave mint Chucky to Gremlin? Thank you for a sacrifice. I'll go have that right now.
Wait, mint chocolate? What?
Wait, no.
Oh god.
Oh. Why do they eat it? Why do they eat chocolate like that? It's like they're gobbling it down like a python.
You know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of friggin' JoJo.
Wait, really? What type of
Jeez.
chocolate did they have this time?
Mint. It's known to shrink them.
Oh,
I-
that's what mint chocolate does?
Mint does shrink the Grem.
Gremlin, you are going to be fine. It is a temporary thing. This does happen every time you eat the stuff, though. And before anyone asks, I did try casting Enlarge to counter it, and that has too much of an effect. Apparently, the effects of magic are multiplied on the gremlin.
Is that even possible?
As I said, the last time I cast Enlarge, she ended up nearly breaking the room with her forehead.
Fun.
And I'm pretty sure Dispel Magic doesn't work on this either, because it's not technically magic, at least not the regular spell kind.
It's true. It's true.
What? Oh my lord, they are so tiny. Who wants
Just
to pick them up
tiny.
and put them? Who wants to put them in the jar?
I can.
No, I want to put her in my
try-
pocket. I'm gonna put her in my
Yeah.
pocket. I
Yeah,
picked
same
up
here.
the
Let's do
Gremlin
it.
and I put it in my pocket.
Hey, what is the other one? What is the other one to reverse this? Wasn't there another chocolate that had the inverse effect?
I think that was. Oh, I forgot what that one was called again.
I ate back. I'm now back in my normal shape.
Oh,
Now,
God.
now,
The gremlin's too
what
big
did,
now
what
to
did
fit
we
in our
learn
pockets.
about mint chalky?
is there another mint in the end?
No,
No.
there is not.
No, there is not.
Drink you.
I have chocolate, but I'm gonna eat it right in front of ya.
Oh, that's just mean.
Wait, what if I give her some white chocolate?
Like the fuck? Like,
That's actually a curious one.
I don't
I
think
think
we've
we've
tried
got that one
that yet, but I don't
And
know.
I always have a little bit of white chocolate around, so here, Gremlin.
thank
Maybe
you
I
for the
can
white
put
chocolate.
in
Dads are going to need you to sign this form, which makes the paper plane void of any responsibility for your safety.
I don't feel any. I don't feel anything.
Did
Maybe I
anyone
can-
just understand what the Grem just said?
She said, "I don't feel anything."
Maybe like.
Grem, try saying something again.
Try
saying something.
something.
Oh my god, she's speaking in tongues!
Speaking backwards. Speaking.
How now,
Oh no, I think the white chocolate the white
she's not-
chocolate scrambled her speech!
No, she's not speaking in tongues. She's speaking backwards.
Yes. It's a little funny, actually.
So now she's a veggie gremlin.
Thankfully, it's only her speech which is reversed.
I'm sorry, this is so funny. This is just too much.
This is perfect!
Imperfection. Are they eating more?
I'm not sure from where. There doesn't seem to be any.
I just had Chucky milk. It's not better now.
Are you suggesting that chocolate milk restores you to your regular state?
Yes.
Good to know.
Hey, has the gremlin tried dark chocolate before?
No.
No, only
but
because
now
I've eaten it all.
I'm going back into portable. Fearball King is now on, and House Gremlin does not want to miss episode. Chat boy.
Yes?
Chat boy.
Yes?
I put Sour Patch Kids in your shoes.
How did they keep getting it into our clothing? That was
You really
noticing.
want to ask that of the gremlin? I don't think you want to.
Like, somehow they were able to get chocolate into my hooves. I'm not even sure how. It's terrifying.
So,
Okay.
Makoto, we just learned something new about the Gremlin.
What that?
apparently white chocolate reverses her speech.
Oh,
And
what?
mint chocolate spring stub.
On top of that, we
She
have
becomes a
discovered
fatty
that-
gremlin.
Oh, I do not want that image in my head. Oh no.
Well, the good news is we appear to have also figured out that apparently milk chocolate,
That's what I said. Oh, right, chocolate milk.
yeah, so chocolate milk seems to restore her to her default state, so I'm now going to be stocking an emergency supply cabinet with that along with my potions.
Wise idea. I mean,
Yes, very wise.
Oh,
Probably for
I'm
the
not-
best.
Might want to also try it on any of those cider slimes on the off chance that it might just work on them.
mean, we'll try
don't
anything
know
at this
if that
rate.
would work, but you're free to try.
Yeah, as I said, I'll bring it with me with my supply kit whenever we go hunting for them.
Oh, okay. The only thing I ask is, be careful when you go hunting.
Oh, Ontarioku, what did you just bring in?
Well, we
What?
have a 10-foot go. It's massive! Oh, it's so big!
Someone wheel that away.
How?
Someone wheel that away.
How did you afford that?
How did we not?
Well, now we're going to have to cast,
it's
now we're going to have to cast the relevant magics to make sure it doesn't melt.
it's a big
Don't
boy!
worry,
It's
I have ice spells at all
Mickey,
times.
just a reminder, it says feet, not inches.
Hey, no, wait, what are you talking about? No!
At least the chocolate isn't filled.
Yes, Afton, it's not milk chocolate.
I'm not that hungry! Hey, no!
Not that first thing either.
I didn't even know the mummy had chocolate molds.
Well, now you know. By the way, we need to cast the relevant magics in order to make sure that this thing stays below melting temperature.
Probably
yes,
for the
agreed.
best.
Yes.
I mean, a chocolate filled, like a chocolate in the. Do you not have like a fridge or like a room where we can freeze this?
A 10-foot one?
Well,
I
we may
mean-
have to cast reduce in order to fit that in. I don't know.
I was about to suggest shrinking it. Yes.
I was just gonna say, do you not have a massive walk-in freezer?
Oh, we do. It's just it's usually reserves for meats and other foods later for the day.
Yeah, then
Okay.
wrap it up, and then wrap
Yeah,
it up,
just
and
wrap
then
it.
put it in.
Also, can someone like knock on it or something? We need to be sure if it's hollow.
Yeah, we don't need a Trojan horse situation.
Yeah.
Knock on it. Yep, it's solid.
What the fuck?
You just heard like screaming and scratching in the back.
Okay, just to be sure, I'm just gonna take a knife and stab it real quick. Okay, let me just. Okay, I've stabbed its leg. Just gonna noodle around in here, just make sure nothing's in it. And
Who would send
Okay.
us a Trojan thing?
I don't know. I don't know.
Enemies?
I'd stick the
I don't
house.
know.
Have enemies. I don't know if you guys have enemies.
I'd stick the house gremlin
Um,
on it just in case.
I mean,
Wait, why would you give the house gremlin that much chocolate?
Well,
that's a little
if
wise idea.
If we're gonna go with the theory of a Trojan chocolate horse, well, if better to safe than sorry, then have the house gremlin who has the gullet of
Oh, it's cream filled. It's cream filled.
wait a minute, that sounded wrong.
Very
Nice
wrong.
one, Jay.
I mean, I wasn't going to make
Yeah,
the
there
joke
goes-
at your expense.
Wouldn't
but
you just like
did
to
it for
bust
me.
your load in that thing, Mickey?
Do you guys really think she would chocolate?
To be
well-
fair, it wouldn't be the first
now
time
this-
you've been asked whether you prefer cream-filled or glazed.
Well, guys, this presents another problem.
What's that?
If it's cream filled and I stabbed it in the leg, that means it's currently bleeding.
Mending?
Don't
Where's
worry,
my...
don't worry. I don't think it'll be stored
where's
there.
my-
It'll be stored in there.
Where's my...
And-
No, wait a minute! Hold on! Ah, what? My ring is mending! I dropped it! Okay, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Where's my ring of mending? Okay, I got it. Okay. I'm gonna go and right over here. I'm gonna go fix it. Okay. Oh man, look at this big boy. Oh, okay. I'm not losing my head.
Can you take every inch, though, Miki?
Ah, shut up! Shut Why are you guys the way
Why are we like this?
We are terrible people, but we love being so.
I just hope
Indeed.
I just hope chat doesn't go ahead and clip all of this nonsense.
Nah,
Do it.
I could if you want me to.
Do it, please. We beg you.
But if you don't mind me changing the subject.
Yes, fool.
You guys do know I'm getting some reference sheets done, right?
Yeah.
So, yes.
My artists posted their sketches on Twitter, and a lot of people they were trying to do a feet pick joke, but a lot of people were more attracted to the hands.
Wait, what?
What's wrong with them?
Yeah, because he apparently has monster hands.
Yeah, if you look in the art room, I put a picture of the work in progress.
Let's see here. Oh wow, those are monster hands.
Yes, they are.
I mean, they're not like Lana's from Archers.
I was gonna say like people are drawn to the hands. Like what? Who do they think they are? Yoshikage Kira?
With flaws like those, yeah, they kind of draw the eye to them.
Oh,
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm drawing on the wrong layer again. Fuck!
No.
Oh. Just why?
Mickey's clumsy.
You're okay.
At least you realized it. At least you realized it quickly.
For a light cleric, I am a clumsy mofo. There's no two ways about it.
I mean, I feel like the Asimov, as for Claire, shouldn't you at least be like smiting half of us for the absolute degeneracy we just pulled a few minutes ago?
I will.
I mean, if she is, I technically am protected from it because I didn't do any of it.
Sure, it's just being shots.
Yeah,
you guys are lucky. My armor is. What? Should I bring in white chocolate for? No, Materia!
Who knows what he's doing?
I think.
I mean, what? Maybe it's actually different than that. Maybe Miki prefers dark meat, if you know what I mean.
I'm not going that far.
Well, we know what they say about dark chocolate.
It's bitter.
Well, as Mickey likes to say, whoever says that size doesn't matter was lying.
Wait, I'm guessing, does the chocolate have at least space for a certain,
What? No!
Well, guys, I think we're missing something here.
What is it?
I think we're missing something here, because even though what Teriyoko said anatomically accurate, he didn't say it wasn't closed. Like the sculpture wasn't closed in some way.
That's right. That's right.
No. Listen. I'm implying that the sculpture itself may actually be safe for work.
Okay, I'll take that.
I mean,
Was
just
the
wait till they
implication.
drag in the giant chocolate statue of Azura.
Yeah, chocolate statues of dragons tend not to last very long because, fire, hot, melts.
That's a fair point. Although they're a lightning dragon though, so wouldn't it be
Lightning is
electrifying?
still full of energy, which heats things up, which is hot.
Okay, fair point.
That's all
I'm
right.
just saying. Unless Ontarioku clarifies otherwise.
What does the inn have devolved to in a matter of two? We've been here for 2 hours. What have we devolved to? Can we go
I
back?
don't
Oh
even-
no!
It takes a demon,
Oh, no.
a fae, and a human to just do all
Oh
of this.
no!
Let me put it to you
Ontarioku
this way.
clarified.
Ah!
Ontarioku clarified.
Well, if that's
I-
the case, then unfortunately we can't put it in the main lobby for obvious reasons.
Looking,
Terry, I am
I'm
gonna
just
find
gonna
the heart and I am gonna eat it like
I'm
beef
just gonna
jerky.
quietly look around into the
I think you found them.
I mean,
Nikki, be completely honest with me. Will it fit? That is the question.
Well, that's a good question to ask.
listen, we can't put it in the lobby, but the inn does have a room for this, so...
So you have a room for naked chocolate statues?
You have a room for this, and this is the first time I'm hearing of it?
Just put this in the champagne room. That's all I ask.
I will
Yeah.
Maybe
handle
we'll go in
it.
there afterwards.
Got it.
Wait, I will handle it. Somehow that also sounds wrong.
Wait,
I
don't worry,
got
hold on.
Nikki knows exactly how to handle a chef.
Wait, no! Shut up! Shut up!
I feel like I somehow brought this on myself.
You did. You asked Ontario if they were safe for work or not, and this is the answer we've got.
Don't
Yeah,
fucking elaborate.
I'm gonna.
I brought this on myself.
I'm gonna put
Yeah, you
that.
did.
I'm gonna put that mummy into the jar the moment he gets in here.
Listen. I'm gonna find his heart and I'm gonna eat it like beef jerky.
No, we don't do that because we may want to try and get chocolate statues up ourselves.
I
want the beef
this is the
jerky.
type.
I want the forbidden beef jerky.
Listen, if this is the kind of statue that we're gonna get, I don't want a chocolate statue of myself.
I mean,
I want one.
who would not want to have a statue of themselves made of chocolate?
Honestly, me, to be fair...
I don't want it if it's gonna be naked.
No, like it would be clothes because I'm pretty sure Ontario makes clothed ones as well too.
I can't. Can you imagine if someone made a chocolate statue of me, Nui?
I mean, that's actually an interesting question.
That is a good question. Not gonna lie.
No. Oh no.
I
Like,
mean,
but the
I
white
had
chocolate-
I had a
that's
terrible
on your
thought
back made of
that I
white
will not
chocolate?
say out loud.
Oh.
I mean, if it was like safe for work, would like the back tattoo be made of white chocolate then?
I think
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be more of well. I honestly, that is a good question. You know, who knows? That's
Who knows?
It's up to the modelers. It's up to the modeler who's going to pull that out of their butt. Oh no. I don't know what could get any worse though. I don't know what could
Don't ever ask if it could get worse.
Yeah,
Would you like to
that's
maybe-
just inviting the imagination at that point.
Would you like some milkers with your chef?
I'm thinking about chocolate statue of Miki. Anyone else here and their favorite characters right now? You know, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad thought. It actually sounds really cute. Oh, well, okay. I'm gonna shut the fuck up right now. Like, okay.
That boy. Let's just say this evening has been very fun.
It has.
I say has because I was originally supposed to be in the game, but our DM's taking a week-long break, so
Can't say
I
game
it.
at the moment. I mean, yeah, like
Burnout
it's,
is real.
yeah, like I'm pretty sure he does D&D at his work, but he also does like almost a whole buttload of other games throughout the week. Like I'm in 3 games with the guy,
Ooh.
and 2 of them is the DM.
You know, I can't say. You know what? That's also fair too. I'm also somebody who's currently a part of 5 games as we speak. Well,
Child play.
wait. If I had to miss out on the gremlin eating white chocolate, seeing Shad getting thrown into the sky and landing in the jar will suffice. Sorry, Shad. Shad has spoken. Any last words?
Oh.
Any last
Really,
words?
last words.
He's mute at the moment.
Oh.
Well, I'm just gonna eat him anyway. And there he goes. There he goes. There he goes. He's coming down.
Clank.
He's coming down, and
Boom.
there he goes. Now he's in the jar.
At least I'm not on the shelf. At least I'm on the key rack for my crimes.
Don't tempt things that Chad can easily notice. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they do this every stream to me, every time I'm on here.
Wasn't that like Bearwell's job though?
Yeah, but surprisingly, he's not here today. Or tonight. That's interesting.
I'm sure. I hope Bearwell is doing fine. But yeah, this is before I go back. Before I forgot this previous topic earlier. As coming from I kind of understand the DM a bit because this is coming from me who has been a part of 5 games as we speak, if you will.
Well, I hate to cut and run, but I'm actually gonna hop off now because I need to hop in the shower.
All
And I'm
right,
hungry.
putting it back now.
But before I go,
What?
Miki,
Yeah?
is it in deep? And with that, I will take my leave. So,
No.
I will carry on to the Genesis for your brother.
You son of a bitch! You
I
son of a
will see you all some other time.
bitch!
See you later, Shad.
Night, Dad.
Hey, all I'm going to say is that I will keep on the degeneracy for him.
Oh no.
In the name of honor.
Honor,
Okay,
he says.
So here we go. Phoebe is now about done. So we're gonna put that all into one folder.
I actually DM'd Phoebe to say that you've just been sketching them.
Oh, okay.
Hope they make it. I hope they say it because I say they have your signature toothy grin.
Ugh.
Like if you've seen Phoebe's emotes, it just has a lot of bite to it and a lot of grinning.
It has a lot of teeth, and not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You scared the living shit out of me. My cat, he's scared. Okay.
Your screaming scared him, not me.
Hey. Oh, cuckoo.
Hey,
Sorry.
Steve.
Sorry
Hey,
about
Steve.
that, my boy. Come here, my boy. Here. You're okay,
I mean-
my little cold Nargacuga.
I'm surprised for all the screaming and laughing.
Sorry, that one's on
Like none of our animals have gotten scared. I mean,
There you go, my son. You're
can I show you can I show you a little bit of a pet peeve of mine? Like,
What?
I've just got my new room. Like my room's just been renovated, and I have this big long desk, and I decided to put Harper's pillow
You
underneath.
scared her, which scared the boy. Okay, Jax the Dragon, fair enough. I'll compromise with that.
You are not looking happy, Cole.
No, he's not. Let him go.
No, I want to hold my son a little bit longer.
Okay, do so at your own risk.
Okay,
Like-
that'll do. Cole, you're getting heavy. Ugh.
Like, take a look at this.
That's a lot. He's getting fat.
He's not fat. He's big bone.
I hate to bring it to you, honey. He's getting fat.
No, he's not fat.
He's getting there.
No, he's not. He's big. He's big bone.
Even then, you might want to cut back on some of his, just some of his food portions.
Fine.
Yeah.
He's got it good.
Where was I before? Where was I? Okay, yeah. New desk, put Harper's bed underneath. I sent a picture of what she constantly does now
No?
in TV chat. She does
man,
this every time now, and I'm like, her bed is right there. Why do you not sleep on it?
Okay, I see you too.
Man of mercy. So if the house gremlin eats white chocolate, her speech gets reversed.
Goblin.
Yes, I finally finished Phoebe. Well, at least for the time being. Refinement is going to take place after stream, if you will. Alright, now it's time for us to work on our 4th person on the chopping block. And now it's finally time for him to finally make his appearance. Who is Boy of Knowledge. Who is literally a big boy.
For a second, I thought that was actually one of my buddies, but no, it's just the guy who looks like an Easter Island head.
What, you like him brick?
Oh!
I did not
think
realize
I've
I
seen
was
this guy.
muted. I was,
I'm gonna go fence off.
I've seen this guy before.
yeah, no, he's the one and only unironic Giga Chad.
He looks like he's built like a Giga Chad.
He is.
He is. And he acts like one too.
I mean, I've never
If I
actually
were to
watched
continue
it.
the jokes from earlier, he looks like he's built for Mickey.
Hey, what the? No! Hey, hold on!
Wait, maybe that's what the Chocolate Goliath was inspired by.
Oh no! Oh no! Moy, if you actually get this part into the bot, I am so sorry. I really am.
We are not sorry though.
I'm never sorry.
Okay. Okay, so...
But what I was on about when I didn't realize I was muted was I did not know Azura was a big Yu-Gi-Oh player.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Yeah, to the point where she got her model, her own dual disc.
Oh yeah, she showed me that. That was amazing.
I wish I could afford a dual disc.
Like, we actually talked about that in chat when we were speaking to each other. She said, like, because of my theme as a person who manifests, like, nature and self from their skin, he says that my dual disc could look like a bug skin dual disc, like made of bug.
Interesting.
Well, sorry, Afton, but Chad has spoken, but you're now, going to... Afton time, do what you want. Do what you want. Do you want the jar, stove burner, or the chocolate statue? I'm gonna put Afton where he always belongs. Any last words?
I have no regrets for today.
There you go. Now you're back in the key rack.
But
Welcome back.
Because I didn't realize it. Because listen, at the time I didn't really get a full view of Azura's model, but she kind of looks like Triborn Dragon.
Oh.
So let me pull up a picture of that.
Not really. I mean, she's a blue dragon.
No, let me give you show you what Trihorn Dragon looks like.
Okay. Let me see how I'm gonna pull this off when it comes to Moy. I've done it with Professor Lambio earlier. I'm gonna do it again with him.
Wait a minute. Is that? I'm just like reading his list. Is that unknown? He's written unknown all over his like kilt.
I think it's more of a different runes or something for him, but I will say this: I really love his model design.
It is such a unique design.
Yeah,
it evens out.
He looks like he comes straight from Easter Island and is ready to kick some ass.
Listen. Why is it? As somebody who is in the process of getting a much more unique model, I can appreciate the whole standing out kind of dealio.
Yeah.
Oh, Miki, you weren't here, but I was mentioning how were you here when I was mentioning about the new model sheet? I'm repeating myself. I'm all over the place today.
It's okay. Take your time.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry about it.
But when I showed it to other people, they were very surprised because apparently not a lot of monster VTubers do the giant hand thing.
Wait, really? None at all?
I could only think of two, and that being Caden and Buff Pop.
Okay, how?
And Caden is only on that list because he's the Vizzy Pop art style, and that kind of has big clawy hand things.
Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna make this work when it comes to Moy, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna try. I'm not sure if I should actually give him his red dots in his eyes, but I think I can try. I think I can actually try. I'm gonna try.
Makoto.
Yes?
I feel like his signature Pokemon would be Probopass.
Well, that's based on the Moai head, but Retro Fox, Ontario, your next project, a chocolate statue of Azura with strawberry.
Okay!
Although we got
Brandon's back.
we got another tunnel redeem.
Well, sorry there, guys, but I'm going into a tunnel again.
I'm hiding the
Oh,
statue.
boy.
No, we need to dispose of the statue. Let the gremlin cook.
No, we're keeping it. I needed to make fun of Mickey.
No, we gotta get rid of it.
Fine.
Wah!
Hey, Gremlin!
Yeah.
Gremlin.
Wait, hold on. It's not right. Okay, there we go.
And like that, I actually have to go.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Okay, Oni.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Good to see you, Leia.
Yes.
Hey, Gremlin.
Yes.
Gremlin.
Yes.
Ontarioku has provided a very generous gift.
What?
There are a couple of statues, 10 feet tall, made of chocolate,
Ah.
and they're cream filled.
Wait, with this Turkish delight?
I don't
More like
know.
Goliath Delight.
Mercy said they give me Turkish delight.
Ignore them.
Turkish.
I don't know this.
Yeah,
Nah,
Turkish delight. That's I don't know what that is. I just know it from Narnia.
Oh no, I know what they are. I think my mother has them. They're like these. They look like tiny domes, and they're filled with like cream. Like they have a thick chocolate shell, and they're full of cream. I often put them in the freezer, just to. I hope they're not starting at the first.
Wait, Turkish. I just had Turkish delight and
Okay,
Should we
hyperactive response.
hide underneath the table? You guys can do so. I'll be up here.
Incredible vibration. Incredible vibration. Yeah,
What,
she got the zoomies. She got the zoomies.
Wait,
What have you guys done?
I have
I
idea
think
now.
we're just
Oh no.
experimenting.
Wizard,
Hmm?
Wizard, I'm in creative mood now.
What?
What?
Hold on, I'm gonna go into the kitchen and do something.
Don't you dare turn on no.
Wait. Gremlin, what are you doing? What are you doing,
What's
Gremlin?
happening? This is very worrying. This is terrifying.
Gremlin, what have you done?
I has now installed I installed something new into kitchen.
What do you mean
Oh,
you installed
God.
something new in the kitchen?
I installed 3 toasters. I installed 3 toasters.
Wait, 3 toaster? Why did you
What do
need
mean
all
you
that sound
installed 3
effects?
toasters?
So
Why
that
did you need all those tools to install toasters?
when you put
Then I-
something in, something new comes out.
Oh
That's
no,
Not how a toaster works.
that's not how a
That is
toaster
not-
works. That's how an
That is not
FPT
how a
works.
toaster works.
But that's what I got from Turkish Delight, though. I suddenly got a positive idea that sometimes house creamer likes to snack on cheese sandwich, but putting it on regular toaster is unoriginal. So
This
house
is-
creamer
this is
suddenly
very
got
worrisome.
idea from having Turkish Delight. If I put cheese sandwich into this new toaster, it would produce peanut butter cheese sandwich.
Okay,
I
that's not how
don't
this
think
works.
Delicious.
That's
I'm going
how
to-
it works?
Yeah, that's not how.
Also, if you put water in the toaster, it produces lemon juice.
No, you do not put the water in the electric. You do not put water in the electrics, or the other way around.
But what am I gonna do with this? What am I gonna do with this? But Turkish Delight gave me ideas, and I gave you a chemical
listen,
Chemical toast.
Gremlin, I'm about to drop some J wisdom upon your butt, okay?
What?
I'm about to drop some wisdom on your butt.
What?
Listen. Okay, Gremlin, are you listening? Are you listening?
Huh?
Listen, not all ideas are good ideas.
Thank you. Someone says it.
Just because you have an idea doesn't mean it's a good idea. And you should not act on said idea without either thinking about it or checking with someone about it if you're not sure if it's a good idea. Understand?
Oh, but no,
I
I'm
will
gonna make
test this
something.
device.
I'm gonna test this out right now. I got okay. I got Okay,
Okay.
where is my sandwich?
Brendan, did you
there
not?
it is.
Did you not hear me?
I am going to test the device with it.
Ding!
I mean,
See,
I mean, Jay, at least they're not doing it to biological things, because that's,
Not yet.
well, if so, they're claiming my territory, and I will not accept that.
Alright, I'm
As I
going
just
back into portable
just-
hall, but it works! I put in peanut butter jelly, I put a peanut butter sandwich in there, and it gave me cheese sandwich.
What?
I am surprised, but yes, I can confirm that the device does seem to work. I will be studying it
Oh.
to ensure that there
And now
are
I'm
no
going back into
destructive
portable hall.
effects.
I put in new cheese in the paper. I put in 40-pound wheel cheese in the kitchen.
Wait,
See,
a
the
40-pound wheel of cheese?
Listen, she put it in the kitchen. Don't complain. Anyway, I will thoroughly test the device to ensure it has no destructive properties.
Hey guys, now I'm back. What did I miss?
So-
Apparently,
The gremlin has
giving you
enchanted three
Turkish
toasters.
delight is a bad idea.
Huh?
Just don't give the gremlin Turkish delight, otherwise she gets the most wild and uninhibited of creative ideas, and somehow gets a degree in engineering with
Yeah.
pseudoscience.
Should I be afraid?
She
They could-
She
they
installed what she called a toaster in the kitchen, which is somehow a microwave, where if you put in a grilled cheese sandwich, a grilled peanut butter cheese sandwich comes out.
What?
Yes,
It's
it
a
would seem
conversion
that our
sandwich
gremlin's
maker.
class is artificer in D&D terms, because apparently you put one product in the leftmost toaster and out the rightmost toaster comes something else. I don't know how it works, but it works.
So let me try to get this thing right. And let's also recap all the foods that we gave to the house gremlin, which I should say we shouldn't actually be doing, but chat is very, very curious about this new discovery. If one gives gum to the house gremlin, she floats, and she has no control over it. If one gives caramel chocolate to the house gremlin, she grows into larger sizes. And also, is a little bit mortified from this. Mint chocolate makes her small, and it takes her a while for her to go back into her normal size.
You need to make a list of this somewhere.
And white chocolate reverses her speech.
And now Turkish Delight gives her, just for a few moments, just a level or two into Artificer. I don't know how to properly feel about this.
I mean, yeah, we need someone to make a list for us for what type of chocolates and what effects happened. At this rate, I'm pretty sure we just figured out that Gremlin Mickey is a wild magic sorcerer.
Are you sure?
Because this is pretty much what happened.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, if she eats certain chocolates, it's like rolling on a D100 die for wild magic effects.
Not necessarily, because like that would imply that all the effects of any chocolate, regardless of what type it is random. But we found some effects from different types of chocolates. It's been at least consistent in that manner.
We know
I mean,
what's
it's
for
only a
example.
theory. because we still have no idea what that thing is.
That and also, milk chocolate also. Don't forget that licorice just makes your gremlin throws up at least 3 gallons of vomit. Oh, God.
And
Yeah, we
apparently
should
chocolate
not
milk
give her
is
that
the
stuff.
go-to for restoring her to her original form.
I mean, I do have an idea of what would happen if we feed them mint imperials.
What?
Mint imperials are like these. They're like these mint-based hard candies. I actually have a minor addiction to them, and so if you ever want to stop me, just use them. But basically, they're like a hard candy shell, like outing, but inside it's almost like a soft powder of like mint and sugar.
Wait, are those like mint candy puffs over here?
And not entirely. Let me
Like
get them
you
up.
said, it's like a hard candy, but it's like a sort of mint, a hard candy that's like sort of a powdery mint. Like it's not fully a hard candy, but as in like you can chew on it without any effects.
Oh no, you can't chew on these things normally.
Oh, okay. I must be
Let me
thinking something
actually
else
show
then.
you the interior. I'm gonna show like an interior of a mint imperial,
So,
and they are like surprisingly pretty. They're pretty hard shells. I have a tendency to chew on these things even though you're not supposed to.
That can't be good for your teeth.
Surprisingly, don't worry about it.
at least it's not a certain goblin soda from World of Warcraft. Imagine Graham have a Kaja Cola.
No.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either, but I think, probably for the best that I shouldn't find out.
Although it's funny you mentioned that. I'm trying to work on like an indie game concept. I was thinking one of the items in question could be a frog-based soda called Croca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
What?
That is clever.
And I was thinking it could be like a substitute for like one-up mushrooms.
I'm actually quite curious, not gonna lie.
I was just thinking like it could be like Coca-Cola, but it's frog-themed, so it would be Croca-Cola. And it could be used as like a substitute for a one-up mushroom. So if you croak, you just have this stuff and it brings you back. It's like a double pun.
Okay, that's actually, pretty good, not gonna lie.
Drink Coca-Cola, 50% chance to die or talk like a frog? I mean, okay, demonic design. But I was even thinking I could even stylize it kind of like the spinach from Popeye, you know?
Oh, that's a classic. That really is a classic.
I mean, if you guys think about it, Popeye invented power-ups.
Fair point.
He kinda does, not gonna lie.
Although, would anyone agree that he may be like a, if anyone knows Grim Hollow, he would be a living crucible fighter.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, how do you guys not know of Grim Hollow? Like, fair point. I know that not many people know a lot of the third-party stuff. Like, you guys know Heliana's Guide, Fool's Gold.
You have to understand, literally the only third-party thing that I know particularly well is Anime 5e because I've been playing that and Fool's Gold.
I need to actually get Anime 5e because I know a place that actually sells them, but I'm just not sure why I haven't bought it yet. It looks really good, and I know Artsy plays on that, so...
I really need to play Anime 5e. Is it really that good?
There's a lot of interesting races and classes.
It is.
So
it is
I didn't
quite
even.
fun.
So this is literally the first I've ever heard of Anime 5e. Like, what's that about? Is it just D&D for anime people?
It is effectively a substantially homebrewed module for Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition that is meant to provide you systems that allow you to be an anime character effectively.
So what you're saying is I could be a Super Saiyan.
Yes.
You could absolutely be a Super Saiyan if you so
I am-
chose. You
I am
could
going
be
to
a dark sorcerer, an undead necromancer, or any superhero / villain out of anime context you want.
Oh
I
my
am
gosh,
sending-
that actually sounds amazing.
I'm sending a link to you, my friend.
Oh yes.
Alright,
You
I think
sounded like you were doing something then, just from that.
this
What?
line looks pretty good.
What? No!
It does.
No! None of that! Get your mind out of the gutter! No! None of that! Shame on you!
I have no shame, mate. You can't stop us.
Is it just me, or does his head remind me of what are those giant statues on that one
Yeah.
island?
The Easter Island
he's
statues. That's what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah,
Okay, does he have a color palette? No, so I'm just
I must
gonna
have stepped
handpick it.
away when that was happening.
Okay, guys, I think we all need to agree on something, and it's this in TV chat. This would be his ace Pokemon.
Yeah,
Sorry,
probably
what?
pass.
Yep.
Agreed.
Well, whoever his ace Pokemon will be, I'm gonna support it wholeheartedly. After all,
I
at the end
don't
of the
even
day,
know what an ace Pokemon is. I literally haven't dealt with Pokemon since first edition.
Oh,
Retro
ace
Fox-
card.
Retro Foxhound,
Yeah,
you
this
shut
is-
your mouth. I do not want any part of it.
I would just say ace partner are pretty much like people's partner Pokemon.
So, the top Pokemon in their list, right?
So basically,
the
like,
one that they don't keep imprisoned in the Pokeball.
kind of.
Rarity Clown, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, then let's go. He's gonna be the second most bricked up plushie that I've ever made, next to Jeff McBiceps.
I feel like his plushie would break through a brick wall.
I mean, I think we'll just say that his plushie is pretty much one of the most toughest plushies that I've ever got to produce. Made with the most toughest fabric that you can think of. Speaking of, what do you think is the most toughest fabric in the world?
Probably Kevlar.
Yeah, Kevlar.
Yeah, this plushie's made out of fucking Kevlar.
Yeah.
I mean, it might not be. I mean, at this point, it's either made out of Kevlar or it's not a plushie; it's a stone figure.
You know
Yeah,
what?
that's
A stone figure actually could work here.
Yeah.
Just say that it's not a plushie. It was chiseled from stone.
Yeah. Carved from the mightiest mountains. Art manufactured by the toughest of dwarves and their mithril materials. Etched in gold by the greatest gold weavers on the lands. We present to you this.
Yes, just yes.
Like, you just brought the idea into my head and I just had to do an intro for an ad form.
Honestly, it does him justice.
Yeah. I imagine if he
Also-
actually did watch this part and he decided to turn this into his merch, like into his merch ad. And if he does ask us, I will happily do it.
Let's see. I gotta make sure these lines are correct. Wait, hold on. Oh,
Also,
Captain Jax.
listen. The only reason I said oh yes was because Afton sent me like the module for Anime 5e. I like anime. I think there's some amazing stories that came out of it, and I'm curious about playing in that module. It just came out in a way I wasn't intending.
And that's okay. You know what? Fair enough. I would today has been a day where we a lot of things are taken out of context are pretty much apparent.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, all I have to do to take something out of context is
Ah, wait!
Or even and like with all the chocolate.
A curse upon your names.
A pox upon your houses.
I wild shape into a camel.
Joke's on you. I got vaccinated.
I wild shape into a camel and make it smell in here. Wait, no, I'm not a camel. I'm a ferret.
Okay, so let me try to.
Why stop at a ferret?
I mean, I would go skunk, but I feel like a ferret would be worse because they just have a naturally producing stink gland.
I mean, again, why stop at a ferret? Why not be a skunk?
I mean, I feel like if I like, do you know how long it takes to actually formulate such things as a skunk? It takes quite a bit out of you. I mean, at least I'm not turning into a hippo.
Going back to Anime 5e, yes, you can basically make any... There's literally one character class, which is, I think it's called Adventurer or something, which is basically... Right. There's no defined template for this one. Assign points as per the requirements of the system as you see fit. Or you can go through a variety of anime archetypes, including Magical Girl.
Oh, Lord.
I've
Oh, yeah,
always
you could
wanted to
be.
design a magical girl type of D&D character.
I mean, I thought Violette was that.
Technically, no. Technically... Or, I don't know, would you qualify? Because she doesn't really have much of a transformation sequence, does she?
Well,
Yeah.
the closest
She
thing
could.
she got is that the closest thing she got is the closest thing she got is that glamour armor that she gained last session last island or two.
Yeah, that is true. She did have glamour armor.
Yep.
Ooh. I would like to let you know as well too, there is an extension to Anime 5e as well.
Okay, let's see.
Dude, if I could, like... Darn it, I want to make, like, a Sun Wukong inspired character, but then again, Mikoto kind of beat me to it.
You don't.
Oh, I know another Kickstarter that has actually brought in a Wukong race.
Oh?
Okay. I just put on the little dots for his eyes, and it looks kind of.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
He looks like a Terminator.
Okay. With chat, what do you think is much better? I don't. It's a shame Moai is not here as we speak, but do you think this looks better off or on or off? Okay.
I mean, why don't you send him 2 copies and see what he thinks?
Yeah, I mean, like, you could just toggle them.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot. Okay, let me.
He's
Yeah,
like-
to be fair, you could literally use lights, the eyes on as like the talking toggle.
Oh yeah, true. He could.
Yeah.
Well, he already has a chibi model as we speak, and he's been showcasing that in his couple of streams for a while.
I mean, is it really funny every time you turn into the red eyes? Is like Terminator mode activate.
Well,
Prepare to be terminated. Ah!
You will be terminated.
I think this plushie is good enough as is. I mean, as much as I want to put in the extra detail of his wings, I think this looks pretty good as is.
Yeah.
I have been awakened thanks to my creator, Mickey. I shall now protect the inn with my life.
You know what? Oh my goodness, now you just made me think of another character. Awaken my masters!
I mean, he also kind of reminds me of Garrus as well too.
Alright, last plushie
Like,
of the
I could-
day before
Man, now I'm just... I'm imagining the Pillarman theme just right there. Just as he approaches the inn. Sorry.
No, you're
It's
good.
okay.
You're okay. Okay, last one. Okay, last plushie of the day, and I have been having him in the back pocket for a long while now. And that's a VTuber that I've known that I've been following for a while called Astaroth.
Astaroth? Wait a minute, why does that name sound familiar? Oh, it's the vampire.
No, he's more like a heavy metal demon, if you will.
He just looked like a vamp. Oh, he actually looks. It reminds me a little bit of Kiss, but more religious.
I'm gonna make the most menacing looking VTuber and turn into the most cutest motherfucker into this into this batch. But I did once upon a time ask him what happens if somebody turns you into a marketable plushie, and I forgot what his response is like, but I think it's somewhere in a vibe that he's okay with this. So, well, time to fulfill that.
I mean,
Why do I get like vibes from what was that anime with the book? The book and the it's something note. Death Note? Is that it?
Death Note? Oh, that's a classic. That's a good classic I haven't heard of in a long, long time. I really should.
Yeah, I was gonna say he makes me think of that. He makes me think of that one demon from it. I forget his name. It starts with an I? No, an R. It starts with an R.
Ryu?
It's the one with the main character. The one who hangs out with Light Yagami, I think.
I know what you're talking about. Fuck. Okay. Okay. His name
like, wasn't
also
it?
skipped me too.
Like like his name makes me think of like Ryu from Street Fighter. What is it? Ryu? No, it's not the same name. Ryu? No. No,
hold on. Let me go look up let me look this up. Okay. Death Note character.
I've never actually seen the series. I've only absorbed it through osmosis.
Ryuk! Yeah, that's the name. That's his name. Yep.
Ryuk. Is it Ryuk or Ryuk?
I think it's Ryuk.
Anyway, I'm going to take my leave now for the time being. It has been a really fun evening. I haven't laughed this hard in so long.
Well, I'm glad you had fun. Also, thank you for sharing the module with me. I'm very curious about this.
I also shared you a race. Who here knows the content creator D&D Shorts?
I literally don't know anything.
Well, I've also dropped one of his playtest race in there as well too for you, which I said was a Wukong race.
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
But
do you want me to like send details on his Kickstarter that's coming soon, or would you like me to?
If you want to drop the material about the Kickstarter, don't feel bad to do so.
Don't limit it to just my DMs. You can also share it in the end.
I am going to do that anyway.
Okay. What is this guy's model and how he decided to go?
I shall take my leave now. All of you have a wonderful good evening.
Yep.
Alright, take care now. Look at
Take
them.
care.
Look at them
Bye.
lips. Those are some kisser lips. Oh yeah, 100%. I really love.
Oh wait, does he? Oh my goodness, he does not have legs.
I'm gonna assume that this is just one of those PNG models out there that are just half body models that don't have legs, because I scoured this guy's Twitter to see if he has a full body profile, and I'm gonna go for the vibe that he's gonna have. I'm gonna go for him having legs for this one to save me some time.
Okay.
Hello, honey. Hello.
I'm venting off the heat.
Good. I'm currently drawing the last plushie for the day before I call off the stream and get a rest, and then we'll have our isekai game afterwards after this.
I was gonna say, like,
we never did empty out the ice chest. I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Oh god, there's so fluid in there, isn't there?
Yep.
Oh no. Oh dear. Okay. You were saying Afton?
Afton, I was the one talking.
Okay.
Didn't Afton just leave?
My brain kind of went a little bit bleh.
Uh-huh. Anyways. I was gonna ask about that Isekai campaign because I so far only know of like the one character you have for it. Like, what other players are in there?
Well, there's Steve, who is currently playing whose previous life was a honey. What was Ian Ramos again? What was Ian? Jay's asking about who are the players in this isekai game, and I meant the one for Tuesday.
For today, Ian was a human scout sniper for the United States Marine Corps.
Mm-hmm.
But now he is a wood elf rogue.
Nice. Okay.
We got Gwen, who is a disgruntled teenager who also streams in Twitch in her human life, but when she got transported here, she is now a
fairy bard.
A fairy bard. Then we also got what was her name again? It's been a while.
I don't remember her character name, but I do know she's playing as another rogue who was an criminal investigator stationed in New York.
Huh.
So with this. And for me, I'm playing as Rose, who was a top model in her human life, but in here, she is but in the isekai world, she is a ASMR wizard, which will eventually become a divine wizard as soon as we level up.
Yep. As for me, I'm actually going to go essentially do a scout sniper. For context, it's like a non-magical rogue.
Oh, you know what? Non-magical rogue was actually what I played in my first campaign.
Really?
Yes, although I fell into the trappings of trying to make the character sound more important than he actually is.
Oh.
He was a cringe character, to say the least.
Jay said that his first character he has ever made was a scout rogue, but fell into the trap of making this character much more important than he is, which in turn turns into a cringe character in the process.
Okay.
Yeah, I basically made a non-magic rogue. Bleh, why'd I say road? He's not a street.
Wait a minute, let me look at chat. Oh, by the way, Miki, you hear the game Baldur's Gate 3 by chance? Oh, I have. But
yeah, how can you not?
It's just that, and I've always wanted to play the game, but sadly I can't for the time being because I don't know if my specs of my computer can actually handle it.
I was thinking we should probably look into that.
This whole mess. First is the money issue, because it's a full price game, and since Miki's only means of income right now are through y'all's donations via streams and through Twitch, that's not a lot of money. 2, we're not sure if her laptop can even run the game properly. And 3, even if her laptop probably could, there's a good chance that it could just if she tries to stream it rather, even if it could run it, it likely could not run both it and the stream at the same time.
So I'm kind of stuck.
Yeah, it may melt her current build.
Cool and as entertaining as it would be.
That being said, in the meantime, I did get her a couple of new games, so
Were a few of the guys and some of the girls actually too.
So
TLDR, your subs, hand them over.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hence why I have been talking to my friend Casey, who is much more knowledgeable about computers than I am, and I am forever grateful for it. That he's helping me out when it comes to picking out parts for what is a good build for a computer. And to sum it up, we found a build that is actually similar to his, but with parts that are much more powerful to fit my speed. Because
okay.
I want to have a computer that not only could handle streaming and gaming, but also can handle programs such as my art. And well, let's be honest, one day I want to have a proper VTuber model and actually debut that properly. That has been way too fucking long, to be honest.
True.
Yeah,
but
way
there's some
overdue.
charm to the PNG model.
The PNG model does actually help. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah. So in short, we found a build that could be about if not a little or above $1,000. But I also need to find time to get a monitor and keyboard to go with it.
Indeed, that's probably at least getting decent ones of both would probably be another $200 to $300.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And
And I actually
like,
have a
here's the
good idea
thing.
for that, hun.
Huh? What's that?
You always said like if you ever like needed the computer, like your laptop is on its last legs, you wanted to have essentially what Melly's doing with a sort of subathon thing in order to pay for it, right?
Yes.
I actually had a bit of an idea about that.
What's that?
Whatever they people donate and choose to like essentially put their own donations and what they choose to put towards it, I will match.
What do you have in mind that?
Let's do a little thought experiment. Say just for the sake of argument, you get $500 from that whole mess.
Uh-huh.
I will match it with my own 500.
Okay.
Yeah, which means you're basically getting double.
Oh! Get a new lappy and give Grammy the old one. No!
She would break it within the first day.
I mean,
Well, more concerningly, she'd have access to the internet.
she'll have
Yes,
access
we do
to
not
the
want to
internet.
give the gremlin access to the internet.
Please don't! I mean, please don't!
Plus, like, what
Yeah.
if some of Mikoto's old files are on that computer?
I'd rather not. I'd rather not. I'd rather kill it. I'd rather kill it before giving it to the gremlin.
Yeah, but yeah, essentially that's the idea. Because I'm the one that is like working a full-time job at the moment,
Mm-hmm.
and so I would essentially I'm the one with the, and I say this like mildly, like access to more disposable income.
Mm-hmm.
But if that were the case, if you choose to do that, to play my part in the whole mess, I would match whatever chat would give you.
You don't have to.
I want you to succeed, even if it's just with a hobby.
Okay, fine.
Hey, listen. Steve here, he's being a real one.
Remember that old
He's being a
adage?
real one right now.
All right.
True love, you know you're truly in love with someone when you're willing to throw away your own dreams to see to it that theirs become a reality.
I mean, I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't come to that extreme necessarily. But I'm glad that you're willing to support Miki's. That's good.
No, that's
that
the thing that happened with,
that makes you a really good boyfriend.
Jay is saying that it's commendable of you for doing that.
I try. I don't always succeed, but I try.
And I'm just saying, you got my respect, man. You got my respect.
Mm-hmm.
Raging Ronick says fearful Grammy would create a Trojan horse virus.
She doesn't have. If anything, she would download a Trojan horse.
Yes,
Yeah,
I feel
exactly,
the amalgamation of things she accidentally downloaded would become a Trojan horse virus.
I mean,
Exactly.
It's bad enough.
like
It's bad enough I had to confiscate her warp top, okay?
Warp
What
top.
did she do?
Let's just say that I caught her trying to access sites.
What kind of sites?
She's let's just say that
Chucky wire.
Chucky wire.
If you're old enough to get that reference, you get a cookie.
Did I hear that correctly?
Yes, Chucky wire.
Are you saying Chucky or Chunky?
Chucky as in chocolate.
Okay, good. Because if you were saying Chunky water, that's an entirely different conversation.
Honey, you do know what you know what the joke is, right?
I know fried water.
Lime wire.
It's in lime wire, honey.
Gotcha.
I am confusion.
I am
Once
so
upon
old.
a time, Jay,
I'm
there
so-
was.
I
there
need
was
a moment. I feel old. Oh no, I need a moment.
Alright, Jay, let me explain. Once upon a time, there was a popular torrenting website known as LimeWire that everybody and their mother used to use until it got shut down because torrenting.
Okay, remind me what torrenting is again?
Torrenting is the act of using peer-to-peer connections to essentially download a file over a shared file network. So it's useful if you don't like have a central server where you want to host something, or for people of the less legal variety to provide less than legally accessed goods, like pirated content.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hence why it got shut down.
LimeWire is where a lot of things. LimeWire along with Pirate Bay is pretty much the sites people will go to for getting stuff for free, from art programs to editing programs. It kind of goes on, if you will.
Yes, and both of them are gone now.
I feel old, Dave. I don't like that.
See, I was probably really young around that time of the internet.
Yeah, so the other major downside of torrenting websites is that generally, because of their less than legal nature, there were shady individuals who were more than willing to give you more than you bargained for in your files that you were torrent sharing.
Ah, I see.
I just realized I done Goo for the second time. I did not got his hair right. Okay, now I can make this work. I can. This is not the first time I have.
Right, I'm gonna go ahead and save and layer check you ahead of time, just in case.
Thank you.
Yeah. Go ahead and layer check.
Save and layer check. Saved and done.
Ugh.
I feel old, man. I don't like that. Okay, so let's see. I think that looks pretty good for Astaroth. I have a feeling his makeup, on the other hand, would be a whole different story, but I'm gonna give this guy just a level of justice that he deserves. Okay, so let's see.
I have to say, this is a really cool design.
It is a really cool design, and the guy was actually a riot, if you will. Like, despite that he has this design where he is this demon with a demonic voice goes with it, he's actually pretty funny. He's actually is.
Huh. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Also, while we're on the topic of like internet journeys, I'm old enough to where I was a frequenter on Club Penguin and Woogie World.
I don't know any of those.
What, you don't know Club Penguin?
No.
I've heard it memed about.
Okay.
But I am old enough for Gaia to know of Gaia Online.
Okay. I'm gonna try not to cry.
I'm sorry.
How could you... Like, Woogie World, I understand, because it was a smaller community. It was based on teaching children internet safety, so that I get. But how could you have not enjoyed the beauty that was Club Penguin?
I grew up in South Africa. Cut me some slack.
I wasn't exposed to that when I was younger. I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay, it's... listen, I can cut you some slack, Sherman.
Mickey
sorry,
too, because she grew up in the Philippines.
That is true. That is true.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I haven't heard of Neopets in years.
Okay, time for me to finally work on this guy's colors and finally call it a day. I've been working at this thing for 3 hours straight. I don't know why am I still saying. I don't know why but we're doing pretty good.
Basically, Club Penguin was an online. It was an MMO where kids could where kids and teens could hang out and chat. You could take care of little pets called Puffles. There was like a dojo where you could play card battles. You could go sledding on a mountain. You could make pizza. It was a lot of fun. And also they had ongoing storylines with like secret agents before like Phineas and Ferb was a thing.
What?
Yeah, they even had an antagonist of sorts with like a polar bear and his pet crab.
Huh.
And here's the thing, the guy was like a bear who moved away from the North Pole, and he was trying to get to the tropics, but he ended up in the Antarctic instead.
Wait a minute. That sounded slightly familiar.
And his goal was to melt the Antarctic so that he could create his own tropical paradise.
Wait a minute. Is this like a Disney short or something?
They did have so Club Penguin was acquired by Disney back in the day, and they did animate some shorts for it.
Wait a minute. I think if you actually could send in a video about it or find videos about it, could you send that to me, because suddenly it's ringing bells.
Hang on, let me see if I can find it.
Thank you.
Hopefully they didn't take it down. Let's see, Club Penguin shorts. Official Club Penguin shorts. There's a whole playlist of these. Sheesh.
Here we go. Now that is the cutest little demon I've ever seen. But the one thing is missing about this guy. Oh yeah, his makeup. Okay, so give me a second to work on those.
Okay, here's Never Wake a Sleeping Sensei. That's an easy one. Oh my gosh, I'm remembering all these characters. There's Rockhopper, there's Gary, Gadget Gary. Yes, that's his name.
Okay, so
Hang on, where's the one with that friggin' with that friggin' polar bear? Where is he?
Mother Teresa's armpit. Don't mind me. I'm just I was looking over these notifications that are coming up like crazy in Discord, and I found one in the Breakfast Club directed to me, and okay. I don't know how to properly answer that, Lunar. Like, what the fuck? Okay.
It looks like the one with the. It looks like the one with the polar bear got. It didn't survive. It didn't survive the purge.
Oh no.
Oh wait, no, it did. Herbert P. Bear, there he is.
Okay, so let's try to get this makeup right. Okay. This guy is the cutest little demon that I've ever made, and I'm gonna take pride on that. I really am. I have seen some elven VTubers. I have seen tiefling VTubers. I've also seen I have a hard time trying to find angel VTubers, but devil VTubers are pretty. They do have the tendency to have the coolest designs they could actually pull out of their pull out. Okay. Wait a minute. Why am I doing that when I could just do this? Okay, and going for this. Alright. Okay. Chat, we're going for the hard part.
Hey, listen.
Yes? Yes, KJ? Goth Mickey would out-cute this. Huh, Goth Mickey. You know, I don't think I've actually design Nui what she looks like as a goth, but would you actually be interested?
Dude, hear me out. Hear me out.
Yeah?
Goth Mickey with black angel wings.
So basically,
like a fallen ASMR.
I was gonna
or like a dark pit variant. That sounds cool.
That. Oh, okay. Would chat be okay with this? Chat, are you gonna be okay? Can you guys see that image in your head?
Dude, Halloween's coming up.
Oh, okay. I mean, last year I was a Yuki Onna, and okay. Oh, back from lunch. What I miss? Not plenty, but I'm about to hit the stretch. I'm about to hit the point when it comes to this guy because he's got a jagged makeup. He's got a jagged line here, so I'm trying my best to make sure it looks just right. But yeah, would you guys see that for Halloween, like Fallen ASMR Nui for Halloween? For the whole month last year, we did actually went as a Yuki Onna, and I am actually going for some kind of a cosplay for this year, if you will, another cosplay for this year. But what do you guys think?
I'm down. I think it'd be cool.
Okay. Okay, what do you think of Astaroth? I think we've actually made plenty of progress with this.
Yeet.
Huh. Oh, missed out one more thing about his avatar. The stool's right over there. Given that he's based on a demon, but with the priestly vibes, it's kind of important right there.
You know, actually, funny enough, the design for this kind of reminds me of the works of Ronnie James Dio.
Really?
Specifically some of his album covers.
Oh.
Cause hold on, let me pull it up, cause he had some interesting designs. Ronnie James Dio album covers. Here we go. Cause he had like this mascot, right? He had this mascot. Oh, here it is. He had this mascot that he would describe as an angel drowning a devil. Hang on, let me show you a picture.
Sure. Oh! Oh, this one! I remember this one!
Yeah, I forget the name of this, but this was like the cover of Holy Diver.
Oh, man. This is actually one of the many building blocks that actually made Dio from the, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, if you will.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, in fact, that's where Dio Brando gets his name from. Well, part of his name, anyway. And it also like feeds into the whole writing concept of Dio's god complex.
It kind of makes a lot of sense, didn't it?
Yep. Like Dio himself, like the artist, he had a complicated relationship with like a lot of pastors growing up, where they were constantly like an oppressive force. So he depicted his angel being, like, this angel mascot of his as something more monstrous, but he would also say that the devils themselves were the priests that would bring him down. Wow. And in a way, I can see where he's coming from with it, because there's a lot of corruption that can come when you're in that line, where you're focused more on like obtaining money and less on like the actual religion itself.
This is true, unfortunately, and Philippines also has its fair share of that kind of level corruption back in the day, just as Jose Rizal.
Oh, absolutely. And it's a fascinating topic to me as someone who is also religious.
Okay, so I think we've actually done it for Astaroth, if you will. Well, I hope that he actually likes this. Astaroth. So, let's make a bit of a roll call, if you will. Okay, shall we? One more, but with feeling. So, we have done actually a plenty today. First, we have actually done Keyblade Mistress. Then, we've done Professor Lambio. Then, we finally finished Phoebe. Then, we finally got to make Moy of Knowledge. And finally, we got to make Astaroth himself. Okay, that's five marketable plushies I got to make. 5 House of Plushies, and we've actually done plenty of progress. So...
Oh, sorry. Lord Bloth brought up Brutal Legend, and that's actually a game that I played a while back, but I didn't actually stream it. I
really want to play Brutal Legend one day.
Especially since Jack Black's the main character.
Alright, everybody. As much as I want to continue a little bit more, this is where I'm going to call it here for the day. I actually am happy that I got to be doing House of Plushies again for a very, very long time. And I figure it's about time we actually, well, shall we say get back to work with this, if you will? I mean, not get back to work. I mean, I think it's about time we actually call it a day and we can go for a raid, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Melissa right now is currently on as we speak. Red Claw is also on too. Azura is still on. Whispers and Nosk is also on. Festo, Jack McBiceps, and Fairbanks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. You know what? It's been a while, so how about we actually go and raid Azura, if you will. So, let me go make the raid message. And I'm good. Make sure you guys if you guys want to have this emote, make sure you use your infeather so you can actually access it. Sure, it's gonna be used for a day, but hey, that's okay. So with that in mind, it's time for us to actually go ahead and raid Azura. I just hope I still can still capture in time. Alright. Okay, everybody, with that, the raid is made. Make sure you guys actually get your raid message and send your love to there. But until then, this is where I'm gonna call it here for now. Tomorrow, we're gonna be having a bit of a chill stream in Stardew Valley, and I hope I get to see you guys there tomorrow. But until raid your girl, hey, hold up! But until then, may y'all have a good night. May all eat well and rest well, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the Paper Plane Inn. Take care.
Bye bye.
See you.